And we're back. Well, last time, Big Turtle, you killed it. Again. Right, so, you're back on the boat. What's the plan?
Now, where are we gonna leave?
We were planning to go to Flamstart first,
Yeah.
so we didn't have to immediately go to the Thayan without some form of backup. I think was my plan. But I also don't trust myself to remember these sort of things.
Okay,
It
where
sounds like something
are
we
you?
would
Yeah,
do.
you're right down
It's
there,
it.
next to the sea tower.
Okay. So we wanted to book it over to Flamstert. Maybe, well, give him the stuff so that we can get the
Get the
funny powder, and then maybe hire him on as somehow to give us a hand in dealing with an ancient, very naughty boy.
I'm not sure we could actually hire him, but we might
Oh,
be
yeah,
able
no.
to.
We
We might
might
be
do
able
it
to
out
get
of,
it. Get advice.
yeah, we might be able to
I'm
tempt him either to
pretty sure
some
he's.
form of goodwill or some form of curiosity. One of those two. I'm not sure.
Seems pretty happy doing research underwater.
Yeah, but what if we give him a very rare subject to examine for his magical experimentation? How often do you get either a, and I use the quotations very heavily here, living Thayan as a research subject? Or he might just use the body for research purposes. I don't think he'd be too concerned either way. It's not often you get a Thayan as a research subject. At least that's the angle I'm hoping for. I doubt he'll do it out of the kind of his heart.
May not do it at all.
He might not do it at all, in which case we'll have to go resort to option B.
Right, so I guess Merwin's back behind the wheel. And off you go. Do you fly around the big circle of fog?
Considering
We
there's
should.
a Thayan wizard person, it's like, yeah, we fly around.
Because the direct line would be like that.
I
With-
think we
with-
were
with-
told that there's stuff that can take a flying boat down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go around.
Okay. North or south?
North.
Okay, how far north?
Very specific questions.
Far enough so I'm not scared of something, coming from one of the potential towers and taking the boat out.
Okay, okay. Alright, so you fly to about here. And then you gun it straight for Flamstart's sunken tower. Right.
Shouldn't we also report back to that one captain or merchant whose ships have been sunk by the turtle?
That's an option B. If we go there directly and ask for help or not at Alumo. Because if Flamster doesn't help, maybe she will. Because she might be really upset that this Thayan's been wrecking her merchant routes, sinking her ships, and literally eating them. But if this does go through, we can just go there and let her know anyway afterwards.
Right, so you land in the water near where Flamstead's sunken tower is. Who's diving down? Everyone?
I guess.
Yep.
I'm gonna do a round of water breathing before everybody goes down.
Good thinking.
Thank you, I wanted to ask.
Oxygen.
Well, with water
Hydrogen.
breathing, it's not too difficult. You avoid the big drop, you go in from the side. Now, can I find his voice again?
Quick, someone find the old VOD so he can watch it and learn his voice again.
Too late. Ah, you're back. You're back. Have you brought the things? I think he was vaguely German.
If not, we'll go with it.
Close enough is good enough.
Yes, we have the things.
Good. Yes, mother of pearl from a giant clam. The red dragon scales and ugh. The shards of a dragon's turtle's carapace. Gross. So it was that then?
It was dead then. Dead
Good.
and reanimated.
Reanimated? Interesting. You see him
It was,
cast detect magic. Yes. Right, I'll get right around to concocting the old powder then, and a sprayer, I suppose. Yes. Just seem like heard his apprentices. Big like mortar and pestle, and he just tosses the stuff in and starts like hammering away at it. This might take a minute. Anything else you want in the meantime?
In a way.
Yes.
Well, you know how we said someone reanimated this dragon turtle, right?
You did say that, yes.
What if I told you that it's a subject that's well worth your interest in either removing or collecting?
I don't.
Tell him who it is.
I don't see how a little bit of necromancy would be pertinent to my research purposes, but go ahead.
Well, what if I told you it was the Red Wizard of Thay?
I would say you were best in avoiding said Red Wizard of Thay.
We cannot. As they are directly aligned with getting in our way with everything we're trying to do currently.
He tilts his head at you and then... So you are telling me that you removed their guard dog and then left to give them time to prepare. Very, very smart. Yes.
Even if we didn't, our odds weren't looking great. As, again, Red Wizard of Thay.
Well, your odds were probably a bit better when you didn't give them time to prepare, and now they probably have. Red Wizards, they're a corrupt bunch. Greedy, power-hungry, smart, vain. I would not recommend confrontation. Maybe you can strike a deal.
A deal?
Yes.
With a...
I presume the reason they are here is a deal to begin with. Perhaps you can offer better terms, like not caving the skull in for one.
I mean, that would be easier than trying to actually fight one.
Correct, but, well... would probably include a hit to your morals, so to speak. Because you'd probably have to turn a blind eye to whatever that they've been doing, and usually with red wizards, they're nothing good.
I don't think we can do that, unfortunately. It would severely limit our ability to live.
That all depends on what they've been doing, yes?
No, if even I feel like just so with everything that's currently going on with the boat, do you not agree that that might not be a good idea? Considering interested parties.
Your friend, he is very cryptic.
He is very cryptic. I mean, I don't... Morally, I don't know that we can turn a blind eye to whatever nonsense, she sort of waves her hands, that this wizard will do. I don't think we can turn a blind eye to them. But I also don't think we can actually frontal assault them. I'm also not sure we can actually bargain our way out of it either.
Well, whatever they've been doing, at least we probably know that it's not aimed at us, or anywhere important for that matter, because red wizards are usually busy trying to bury daggers in their fellow red wizards.
That is true. And they are busy hiding things from basically everyone to see.
I mean, don't they just want to live? Isn't what they're doing counterintuitive because it means kind of everyone dies?
I mean,
What do they gain? There's your bargaining chip.
I was under the assumption that Red Thanes perceive immortality through death. Right? That's their shtick.
Well, they are always in pursuit of immortality, that is correct, but also power, mostly in Fae itself.
I've had to do all that if you yourself are dead.
So you might not be aware then that whatever they're helping facilitate might lead to, well, all our deaths, including themselves.
So,
Maybe. I mean, if they've been
Worth a try.
promised immortality or ultimate power, if they do these things, I mean, we can't top that.
Now, this is a real out of left field idea, but what if they're not doing it willingly?
That would be very impressive and worrisome.
Because it is kind of counterintuitive to everything they do, considering what they're helping is the entity you're helping us deal with.
You presume that they're aware of who they're working for. Perhaps they think they might be working for some sort of pirate instead. Not this
This-
world-ending entity that you keep alluding to and never naming.
Oh, you clearly know what it is. You know what it is, right? You're making the powder for us to see it.
Well, I'm making a powder for you to see an outer-worldly entity, yes?
Yeah, that. I'm pretty thoroughly convinced of the idea that even knowing its name will cause harm.
I think he just forgot his name.
I know what it's called.
Do you?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just no. You're not getting
You
me that
forgot.
easy.
Yes, this powder to see a Shoggoth, yes.
See, he does know.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Shoggoth is but a servant, a pet, a creature known to the outer world entities. I do not believe it is the cause of this conundrum, merely a symptom.
Oh. Bollocks. Right, so there's some sort of... So, what are we doing? What is our plan here? We need to deal with this red wizard, but we really can't bargain with it if it's bargain immortality or ultimate power from a god-devouring outer realm entity.
Well, we don't
But-
know what it's bargained for, so we can't. Us trying to figure out what that is without talking to it is going to be.
But that's
Given
the other side of the coin. Talking
pissing
to
in
it
the
could
sea.
be extremely counterintuitive to what we want, because it might involve doing things that'll turn our very souls inside out, or your boat stops working.
So we talk. If we don't like the talk, we pop.
Yeah,
If we are scared, we go. Or if we want to, we try going to see if friend will help because we found boats.
I'm pretty sure if she wants to help, and that's a very stiff if, it's going to be immediate violence. There's no way they're going to bargain with a Thayan wizard.
Solves the problem.
It does solve the problem, yeah, that is true.
Since
Yes,
we've already given them time to.
Here's another thing for you to consider. If they were really as powerful as you imagined them to be, they would not be here. They would be in Thay, climbing the ladders of power.
You know what? You raise a hefty point. But at the same time, they did resurrect an entire feckin' dragon turtle.
Which didn't
mean, they're
seem
not
to cause you any
powerful.
trouble.
Yeah. We got. I wanna say we got.
We got
a
lucky.
We got lucky. We had a very astute skill set that proved very effective at dealing with it.
So we just bring a cannon and shoot a red wizard of Thay with it.
Inside of a tower? How the hell do you plan to bring an entire feckin' cannon and ammunition and powder and set it up without getting absolutely eviscerated? You've seen what these girls can do.
Well,
The
you have
arcade
a
isn't something
pretty
to sniff at.
strong arms.
You shoot the tower. It's...
Do we want to do that? That's not the worst idea. I mean, we won't learn anything about what he was doing, why he was here, or anything he has in his tower, because we'll probably eviscerate it with rubble.
Right, we have
But-
options. Let's go up and talk to Captain. Either we go in and bomb him ourselves, or we fire cannons, or we do whatever. We've got options.
You could certainly use the cannons as a bargaining chip. Have your ship ready to bombard the tower. That would certainly be an argument.
It also works.
Oh, yes, but by that point, won't we also be in the town?
Acceptable casualties.
We could also do the hey, if we don't leave here within like an hour, or however long we decide, the entire tower's gonna get blown to smithereens.
You realize this is a power-hungry, egotistical wizard, right?
So he doesn't want to die.
No, he doesn't want to die, but he also probably has enough power to just sink the ship within that hour.
Well, if I know wizards,
Hey,
and I
It
do
doesn't have
know
to be
wizards,
exactly that hour.
it is not his person he would be concerned with, but his research, which he would be directly threatening by threatening to blow up the tower. Also, he went very weird there with his accent, but I'll take it.
Went Italian.
To be sure, we could blow up the tower and take all his stuff. I mean, I'm also not against the idea of actually destroying all of a Red Thayan wizard's research, but at the same time, we just want him to go. This is why I don't deal with the arcane. There's too many variables.
Well, then stop trying to plan for the variables and let's just go. Once we've got powder.
How the hell are we all still alive with a mindset like that?
Speaking of it, Mervyn,
Because
are you
every
gonna
time
look in
we
the
tr-
mortar?
Sure, why the fuck not?
The stuff's pretty much unchanged. This is gonna take a while.
It'll take a minute, isn't it? Considering you're trying to powder a dragon turtle by hand.
Yes.
Mind if we go and come back?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. We're going.
How long? How long's it gonna take?
Yeah.
That's a good question, yes.
Guesstimate is fine.
Perhaps a day or two?
Okie dokie.
Alright, we'll probably have either absolved a solution or become part of the problem by then.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'll do fine.
You have a lot of faith in us for some reason.
We're not dead yet.
No, we're not. Alright. Let's get back to the ship. Unless anyone else has any sharp questions, smart answers, anything like that.
Nope.
To the ship.
Alright. Well, you ascend back up to the ship. You inform the captain that it's gonna be a while before you get the stuff. Right.
Correct.
Where to?
Alright, so we've ultimately boils down to two options. Bargaining or just outright violence. Which one do we feel like would cause us the least amount of issues. It seems Flamston seems pretty convinced that we can take this thing for whatever reason. So I'm not sure if he's sending us to our death for fun, or he knows something we don't about how Thayan wizards work outside of Thay.
Well, the big question is, whatever we do, are we doing it today?
I mean,
So that he doesn't have a lot of time to
we gotta
regroup?
do it today. We really don't want to give him time to consider his options.
So we are also not at full power.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
I don't have any of my big spells left.
yeah. Another reason why I kind of wanted backup, but he seems pretty happy to not get involved directly, so...
I mean, he also has, you know, we kind of hired him for a job, so to speak. So he's doing the job. He's not going to necessarily stop doing the job to help us out. He's happy being underwater.
Could we
Doing
ask
his
the
research.
Sultan to help out?
I don't think we want the Sultan to get involved with a brawl with Bathayan. I doubt he would very much want to be remotely involved with that. There's not many who would be.
If they all hate each other, it should be fine. Shouldn't cause any more problems then.
The only one who has a direct issue with this Thayan right now is the Lady of Alumo. Anyone else is just calling in a favor, but she might be pissed off enough to do something about it.
But it's gonna take a while to get here.
Mm-hmm. Like she's not necessarily going to be an immediate help.
He doesn't have a speedboat.
I mean, we could collect her.
We could.
How, at the speed this thing's going, Mervin, how long do you think it would take to get to Alumo and then back to here to the Lantern Isles?
Where the hell is Orlando on this?
It is
Oh,
right here.
maybe 3 hours there in round trip.
3 hours to Malumba and then to Lantern? That's like...
No, I mean like 3 hours round trip, so an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back down to the tower. I think,
I mean,
right?
that's-
Maybe. Not sure. Valid now?
Well, you could get there in about, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours. The problem is trying to get back with a whole-ass dragon on board. You don't think the ship can carry that much.
I'll be faster than a dragon.
A dragon could keep up with us if they wanted to.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think I've calculated the speed of a flying dragon compared to the ship, but I don't particularly want to.
I mean, how many opportunities will I get to race a dragon in a flying boat?
I'm personally more interested to see a dragon just absolutely wreck the shit out of some dickhead Thayan wizard. It'd be a hell of a thing to watch, if nothing else.
Yeah, you're much faster than a dragon.
What?
This thing goes like the clappers, as they say.
Who the fuck let Merwin build this boat?
It is a bit of a hazard.
It is a danger to everyone, including ourselves.
Yes.
So we could piss off a dragon and then just
Fly away.
make him follow us there.
I mean,
mean,
if we
there's
want to
another
piss
dragon
off a
close by.
dragon, yeah. If we want to piss off a dragon, there's a particularly nasty one not far away.
I mean, I don't want to be running from a dragon for the rest of my life.
Yeah. It would get the job done. But I'd rather have a dragon who's not pissed at us on the battlefield. But you're technically not wrong, but a dragon has a long, long, long grudge.
They're like elephants.
No, that's memory. Grudge is deeper.
Like dwarves.
Like dwarves, yeah. When a dwarf gets pissed off, they will not let you forget it till the day either you die, or your grandchildren die, or your grandchildren's children die. Or at least the low lifespan people. Yeah, I'm not sure about how long rabbit folk live.
Oh, long enough.
But yeah, dragons, notoriously bad grudges. Which is why I'm hoping we can use that grudge of hers to deal with the Wizard of Thay. And maybe help clear the way, if nothing else. Saying, like, we could attempt
Anyway.
to tackle him face first by ourselves. Which is apparently, according to Flounster, feasible. Or we get a fuck off pissed ass dragon to knock down his doors for us, scare the shit out of him, and either murder him or make him fuck off at the threat of a dragon absolutely annihilating everything he knows and loves in that building. And then watch as the dragon does it anyway, because it'll be funny.
She's also a businesswoman.
She is a businesswoman, and she's probably not happy that he's been ruining her trade routes.
Yeah, no. But that's also perhaps a way in to convince him to fuck off without any violence too. Let her negotiate his way out of it.
Oh, true. She would be a better negotiator than I would.
Or we don't bring us to the negotiation table and say, you know, we've sent a message off to Alumo where there's this really, really angry dragon whose boats you've been sinking for the past, half a year, I think.
Roughly.
And she's not happy with you. So you either help this, or we can, intervene and make things better in your part, so she doesn't turn your tower into like a steaming pile of rubble.
That could work.
Anyway,
he might see that
devious.
Either way, it's quicker if we just go there straight now. I need to know what course we're going to be heading.
Well, honestly, Captain, your input on this matter would be appreciated. What are your thoughts? Do you want us to try and deal with this directly, or do we want to beat him to a dragon?
Okay, hang on. Need to consult. Hang on. Nope, that's a D20. How hard is it to find a D10 in like a stupid big bag of dice? Very.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. You think Smerman's idea is pretty good, actually.
Well,
Well, that's quite devious of you, Mervin. That might work.
there's only one potential downside to that I can think of.
The Cracker's the one talking and trying to convince him. Yes, agreed.
No.
Oh,
That
you want
means-
to do the convincing? Okay.
No. I'm saying that if we threaten him with the dragon, but don't actually bring the dragon, and he agrees, what will happen when we tell the dragon?
Miss Soliana, are you capable of sending messages long distance?
I'm not. No.
I think
Sultan can.
Sultan
If
can.
he...
The
Oh,
Sultan
that
can,
reminds me.
yeah.
He never got back to me about what the message. Don't worry about that. I'll ask him later.
I mean, part of the way to appease the dragon is potentially returning some of the goods from the vessels that were sunk. And considering that the vessels inside the dragon turret was completely looted, the Wizard of Fate.
But here's the thing: if we don't,
Just a
we
reminder,
found this
because this was
problem.
about 2 years ago at this point. She asked you after the crew specifically.
Yeah.
Uh,
She wanted her crew. She wanted her men back more than anything else.
yeah.
Did we throw them off the boat?
There was
I
zombies.
s- I'm pretty sure you guys threw him off the boat.
I mean,
But they were undead, and
they were undead, so I'm not sure that if we had brought them back, they would be as she wanted them. Knowing they're dead is probably good enough.
But we should be happy if we let the cause live, quote unquote. Or will she take umbrage with that? Because ultimately, if
I mean,
we...
she would take it out on him one way or the other because she knows where he is. She would know where he is now.
Hmm.
Like,
If we bargain with him, will she take it poorly?
well, I mean, if we bargain with him and get him to fuck off someplace else, then the threat has been removed.
I guess it depends on how... She is a businesswoman, so maybe she will not be overly vengeful over it if he fucks off. That's true.
Probably really wants to just fuck him. I'm gonna say it. But anyway,
Robo Merwin.
That
Robot
was the
Mervyn, yeah.
cyborg Merwin. Someone quickly dig him up from the machinery.
beep boop.
Beep boop. You're very beep boop.
Yep, still
That
beep
is a
booping.
beep boop. He do.
Oh,
He has beep.
trying
Oop.
again.
Wait.
All else fails. Leave and come back. Beep boop.
Is he-
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, it's
Welcome
fine.
back.
No longer
I
beep boop.
think. I was gonna say, since Merwin's the one that saw the boat in the belly of the dragon turtle, he would know that 8 measly zombies are not enough to crew a boat of that size. Where's the rest of them?
That's right. So there's a chance that there's more of them, maybe kept in imprisonment for experiments. Ooh, we should go. Now.
I mean, if we're going straight there, do we want to inform her now or later?
I think it would be better to inform her now. And
Yeah,
then we can
agree.
probably start that she's coming.
Inform her now. Start
Alright.
proceedings, whatever they may be.
Alright.
How
Well,
are we going to inform her?
And see if the Sultan can
Ring her up?
send. Yeah.
I don't think he uses a bell, but I guess however that messaging magic works.
So you alert the Sultan that he is
We
required?
attempt to. Correct.
Yes.
Sorry to bother you again, Sultan. We need to inform the Lady of Alumo that we have. Do we want to tell her that we're dealing with the problem, or that we've found the problem?
I mean, both can be true.
Both
We
can be
found
true.
it and
We're
we're
attempting to
dealing
deal
with
with
it.
the problem.
We've found the problem. We know where it is. Tell her where it is, and
How-
we
how
are
does
on
she
our
tell
way
if
to
we
go
would-
handle it, or to go attempt to deal with it.
If you don't hear from us within the next 24 hours, we'll probably all be killed.
How in depth do we want to be with the current condition of her crew?
Well, we don't know what the condition of her crew is.
It's very
We have
unlikely they'd be alive.
Well, we have suspicions,
Well-
but we don't have any information. So we
Those
can say we
zombies could have
suspect.
come from anywhere.
Yeah, we suspect there may be crew members still there, but we don't know their condition.
Okay.
That way, that covers us in case we get there and they're all legally distinct zombies.
So effectively, we want to boil it down to: we have found evidence of the crew. Do we want to tell her exactly where it is, or hold that for now? I'm assuming tell her.
Tell her.
Yeah, tell her.
Tell her
Like-
where it is, and that we're attempting to deal with it.
Alright, do you have a name for me?
One moment, I'm gonna find the page.
I should probably open my notes. That might be useful. Yeah.
I don't know if I even told you this name, so this is gonna be interesting what you come up with.
I feel like we did grab a name, but I'm also stupid, so we will
I
see
think
how
we
I
had a name, but it's been a million years.
It has been literally 2 years.
It's 2 years to the day that we started this, by the way.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
taken longer than Icewind.
Do.
Nope. That is pretty good. No, it's not Skirk. That's the Wizards. It's before that. This was prior to Waterdeep, but
After
post
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. Let's see.
Baldur's Gate's there, Orlumbo's there, Waterdeep's up there. Yep.
Okay, so this is Waterdeep.
Talshara Windhair?
That's the... I think the boat witch.
Oh, that was the witch. Yeah. Bronze Dragon, Mother Claws
this
Person,
is-
Scaly Eyes Merchant, Ship the Golden Barrel, over Jurassic Channels, Captain. I have the name of the captain and his 6 guards.
That's not it.
Oh.
You didn't have Mother Claus in there. I think that's how she introduced herself, as Mother Claus.
Yeah, Mother Claws, proprietor of the Scaly Eyes Merchant Company.
Shit. It's not that one.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
Mother
forgot we-
Claus, owner
I
and
forgot
provider
we...
of the scaly. Yeah, scaly eye.
But yeah, we're looking for a male gold dragon ball called Azak Norixius.
What?
Norixius. That's the captain we're looking for. A gold dragon born called Azak Norixius and his 6 guards. Oh, that's
we
what gave me
definitely-
the idea of the dragon wings for the boat. Ah. Good times.
Well, I shall certainly try and relay this to that person called Mother Claus. If you will give me a moment. Just wanders off. Returns after a while. Well, she bids you, see if, her, captain can be recovered. So, well, good luck.
Yeah, I guess that's to be expected. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, so are we just
Ow!
you realize that's a problem if he is alive in there. We can't just bombard the shit out of the tower, right?
Yeah, we're going in. That's-
Yeah. But it
The
also
Red Wing
means
of Way doesn't have to know that.
we have a hostage situation if he's alive. If he's not alive, it's still a problem because we don't know that.
We also don't know that he's in the tower. He could be somewhere else. In
There's
the
a total
ring
of
of,
5 towers down there.
and there's a giant ring of fog.
We
It's
don't know a
true.
lot of things. Let's just go and find out some of the stuff we don't know.
Ain't that the usual?
Yeah.
I mean,
Which
yeah.
is why I was doing these plans kind of changes, because, you know, some dragon turtles or some things appear, you know?
Let's just hope it's not another dragon turtle. One was enough, and we are definitely already not in a good position to fight a wizard. But we'll. Outside of getting assistance, which doesn't look likely at this point, we're on our own. Good luck, us. Speaking of, before I go, did you never did tell me what the response was to the message I asked you about the other day? Something.
Well, they certainly are alive, and the response was generally positive, if that is a relief for you.
Good. Means you managed to connect with the right person. Means they're fine. Did they say anything?
Well, that's, I suppose, the gist of it.
Alright. Unless anyone else has some sort of grand kerfuckling scheme we could do. We can only really just go for it, I guess.
Right, are you going for it?
Geronimo!
Is there any way we can get a bit of a rest?
Beyond the short
I think
rests?
more of a short rest,
On
yeah.
the
Yeah.
flight over? Probably not, unless you wanna just sleep for 8 hours. Which has the positive
I'm
of you
fine with
getting your
short
spells
rest.
back, but the negative of the wizard having time to pick his spells.
Yeah.
That's a risk you've got to weigh.
He only knows one spell. Counter spell.
It's okay, I have a special weapon.
I don't think we're gonna really have a better chance at this than this. Since we're not really getting any backup on this one, we can only go. That's all we got. I don't want to give him more time to get his shit together.
So we've got one vote for not resting. How does everyone else feel?
Short rest.
I mean, a short rest would be. I can use Arcane Recovery and get a spell, at least one 3rd level spell back.
You can get a short rest on the flight over. That is something you
Yeah.
can do.
Yep.
So is that what you're doing?
I think it's the only real option we have, because a long rest is just making it easier on him.
Does anyone need HP on the short rest?
I don't think anyone really got hit. It's just resources more than health.
I got poisoned.
I say, I think. Did Merwin get hit? Merwin got hit, didn't he?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm missing 3 hit points.
A whole 3 hit points.
Whatever will you do?
Practically dead.
Hey, you got slapped by one whole zombie, I think.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
safe in
Mervin
the
coming
water.
close was first.
I wouldn't call it safe.
I didn't get attacked by any zombie, dragon turtles. It was great.
Climbed inside a dead dragon turtle, and you're lucky
You
it didn't
did.
reanimate.
I mean, yeah. I didn't know that.
Indeed. Right, so you fly back over here, get a short rest in, and you once again land near the sea tower of Urfong.
Where a second dragon turtle is waiting.
Jutting from a rocky island called Urfong is a stone tower, one of several strange structures dotted around the Nilanthers. Many have speculated on the purpose of these towers, and why lights have recently appeared at their tops, but few know the truth. Good roll there, Togo.
I don't think there is any planning beyond this. All we can do is hope and pray that we don't just get orbitaled from the top of the tower by an angry ass red wizard. Do we have any way of detecting magical traps or anything like that? Anyone?
Your face.
That's not encouraging.
Speaking of, Crackshot and Mervin, you both get a pastry that you can eat, and you get a whole 3 temporary HP.
Nice. For how long? Just until?
I'm looking for it. I think it's quite a while.
I have
Oh, yeah,
access
I'm
to
gonna-
detect
8 hours.
magic.
8 hours. Yeah, I think that's more than enough time. I'll just chunk that now.
I'm going to leave my 72 pounds of fish on the boat.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, I can detect magic and try and see some magic traps as we go.
That's good. That's good. Do we have any way of dealing with magical traps?
Send you in first?
It's also
I can try and, I mean, depending on the type of magical trap it is, what's it? I can't dispel magic if that's what you're asking.
Okay, that I was wondering if that was a thing any of you arcadists would know, because I'm pretty sure everyone who's still here, other than me, is an arcadist of some description.
I'm just a baker.
I'm a wizard. That
I'm a saver.
I don't do. Yeah.
I make boats.
See, no, we're gonna send you in first. You're a trap disarming tool. How about that?
I can disarm traps, though, so I can
I
give
know
it a
you
go.
can. Isn't that how we lost Crackjaw once already?
Yeah,
And he's back.
I think I was the one that nearly died from traps, because Crackjaw
Yeah,
attacked every tile except the first one.
Right.
Which is why
I don't
I
have-
want us to be
I
able
don't
to
have
see
to
this shit
mention
coming.
I'm out of spells for Dimension Door, so I can't get you out.
I will do my best not to get, trapped in a room where everything's trying to set me on fire.
If anyone's
That
gonna
was
have
bad.
arcane traps, I feel like a wizard who's had an entire tower to fuck around with for fuck knows how long would be the one to do it. I don't know how many.
Not necessarily.
You tell me he's gonna have a bunch of snare traps on his floor?
You might not have any traps at all. Wizards can be a very, very, very self-important lot.
He's a red wizard of day.
Overconfident.
dare
It can be
attack him in his
overconfident. Yep. I have a
like-
tower. It's fine. It is mine. I shall defend it however I feel. No one will come to me.
I
And
mean,
if they do, I
Actually,
will blow them
now
out the
you say
window.
that, he did have a gigantic guard dog this entire time, so he
Yep.
might not have many traps, if any, at the moment.
Don't need traps if nobody gets close.
That's true. And the odds of anyone getting close without being able to fucking fly was already very slim. So, you know what? That's a fair point, yeah. There might be
Right.
minimal opposition apart from zombies.
Might not
Okay.
even be those.
Who's going on the rowboat?
Well, I mean, I gotta go. I have emergency exit features built in.
I just presume the away team goes on the rowboat. Let's get over there.
You're all coming, whether you like it or not.
Right, did I... It does look like I set up vision lines on this one, so that's good. Here you go.
So,
This map is a little oddly shaped, but don't worry about it. Anyways...
As we'd have been rowing over, I'd have done the ritual for detect magic.
Okay, you've got detect magic on. The bleak sea tower ahead has no door in the archway which provides entry to the place. Neither are there any windows piercing the tower, leaving its exterior entirely featureless. Floating around the top are several bright balls of light, which phase from green to orange and back as they drift. Ignore the door that is clearly on this map.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor this time.
So Mervyn, any magic?
Or is there any magic?
Not that you can currently tell.
Not that I can currently see. Any regular traps?
Do me an
Oh,
investigation
die
check.
of those as we go through. Ah.
A quick glance around doesn't turn up anything.
No traps.
Okay, hang on there. The lowest
And
level
then-
of the tower is as featureless as its exterior, save for 3 stone portals filled with smoke-like magic. Green, purple, and red. Those are magical.
Do they by any chance teleport us places?
Yes! And with detect magic
Excellent.
up, you can somewhat tell where they might lead. North
Ooh.
leads down. West leads up. East also leads up.
We going down or we going up first? I'd say going down makes the most sense because there's only one route down, 2 routes up.
Well, it's a
down
tower.
would be
I think the
where
wizard is
they-
up.
So, would you say wizards prefer to be at the top of the tower or under it?
Soul just gives him a look. What do you think?
Yeah, I figured. That means he probably keeps all his stuff down, which is probably where we want to start.
Well, doesn't down usually have dungeons? Maybe that's
Yeah.
where the...
Soul has her forehead in her
Wizards.
hands. Like, wizards won't want to be far away from their stuff. But they do like being at the top of the tower. Fairly traditional.
So,
The
Are you
things
saying
in
we
the
should go
basement are
directly to them?
probably traditional basement stuff, i.e., cells, storage for basic goods and things, food, resources, that kind of nonsense. The stuff
Yeah.
they're using for wizardy nonsense will be closer to them. Usually.
see, the keyword you threw in there was cells. They are looking for people, and this is a good chance to find them.
It's also a good chance to tip them off that we're here.
There
I-
shouldn't be
And-
picture of them
I
there
think-
first.
Yeah, but actually in the place and doing things.
I don't think it. I think I'd rather have the hostages immediately and him being tipped off than us not having the hostages.
We assume they're
And the hinges.
hostages.
I mean, prisoners,
I mean-
hostages, evidence. Do we want to go to it directly and deal with that? Or do we want to try and find the victims, or at least evidence of the victims first?
Well, if your plan was negotiations, going
should
down,
go straight to
and
him.
breaking people out of the cells.
Oh, he doesn't know that we don't know. As far as he's aware, if we showed up, we don't know what any of this shit does.
Probably
We just walk
already
through the
knows
first
we're
door we
here.
saw.
It's a fucking wizard. You think he doesn't know that there's people in his tower? So I said,
If you want to go down, go down.
I'm not going down on my own. Because if he does have prisoners, he's going to have something looking after the prisoners. Could be one thing, could be multiple.
I was just going to start to walk towards the portal going down. I mean,
We-
I could just go.
What if there's no way back up, though? That's the thing. We don't know what these fucking things do.
What kind of wizard would design a tower with no way back up? That's stupid. And Moen walks through.
Okay, Merman walks through. Does anyone follow?
Fuck us.
Sorry, he's bored. He's got ADHD.
So do I. Even I don't jump through a fucking door that leads to God knows where.
Okay. Who else is going? Togo is going?
Yeah.
Okay. Soul, grab him.
Soul's got to cast this on herself and then go through.
Yeah, Crab was also gonna follow.
Okay. You fall down about 10 feet. This pitch black room is filled with a charnel reek, bones litter the floor. Slowly, the room fills with the noise of clacking and scraping as someone shifts the skeletal remains. You will find yourself here. And I sure hope I gave Togo dark vision, but I don't think I did.
I can see something, but not here.
There you go.
Yeah, I can't see below either. I think I might need some dark vision as well.
Do you have dark vision?
I thought I got some goggles of night at some point.
I think. Did you?
I do have goggles of night in my inventory.
Okay, you do have goggles of night. Turn on the night vision, give you 60 feet of it. Right.
Thank you.
Can everyone see what they're seeing? Good. Right, and
Full of bone.
hang on, I need to do something over here. I need to turn on this music. I need to click... Nope, that's not the right button. This button. Roll me initiative, please. Remember to click your token first.
Oh boy. Okay, come on, D8.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that's a 3.
God damn it.
For fuck's sake.
You
3
tried.
13. Enter. Right. Who's got passive perception higher than 13?
No.
That's 14, baby.
Okay. Hanging
thank
from
God.
the ceiling on a chain, you see the biggest ruby you've ever seen in your life.
Hmm?
Does anyone else
Oh. Okay.
have passive perception 14? No one?
No.
Mine's 15.
Oh yeah, Mervin does. Yeah, you see the big rock as well. It's brimming with necromancy. Also, everyone else, let's see. You see this.
Oh,
Lovely.
Hi.
it's a lot of
Swarms of
skeletons.
skeletons animating out of the ground around you.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Yep. Yeah, where's the
Had to go down.
turn order? There's the turn order.
I thought it might be the prisoners down there. So
I think
wanted
it
to
is.
confirm where they were at.
Closing that
I
thing
mean-
by accident. But
Fair.
big horde of skeleton rushes forward. Moving.
These skelly boners are fast.
They surround you. You are deafened. Because they're so loud and clanking. Let's see here.
Okay.
And to hit you, I think. 23 does hit you, right?
Grumble.
He's grumbling, that means that's a hit. 12 slashing damage.
Oh, there. Sorry. I went, yeah, I think it got cut out by whatever. Wow! Grumble, grumble.
Togo, you're deafened because a swarm envelops you.
What?
Yep, 17. They're all clanking
Save.
and clattering around you. 16 slashing. Alright,
Is there anyone next to me?
depending how...
I can see because of the skeletons. Is there like Mervyn somewhere down here? Oh, it's
Uh,
above me.
Wait, you should be able to see.
Yeah, the skeletons are in front of me.
The skeletons are covering the tokens.
Oh, that's weird. Hang on. Let me just...
You could have put us to the front.
You should be at the front. To front. Hang on, let me put the skeletons away for a second. To the front. There you go. Put those skeletons back to where they belong. Here you go, skeletons. Right, can you see yourselves now?
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
How about I use cunning action? Disengage.
Yep.
And shoot a lightning bolt through here. I shouldn't hit.
Yeah,
either of them.
that should work. Oh, that's interesting. Hang on. Hang on a second. Oh, that's a...
Cast it.
No, you can cast it, no problem. Hang on. Yeah, that would totally hit. Okay, let's see. First one saves, second one saves, third one
Saves.
fails. Then I need to do something else real quick. Let's see here.
There's something else in the room with us, isn't there?
Ignite flammable object in the eye.
Yeah, the big fancy ruby shatters.
Explodes.
Well, so much for my scaly boys. Goodbye, scaly boys.
That was my plan. Was just basically to shatter the ruby.
Well, so much for that. Let me just change the music real quick. That was easy.
Ah,
See? It's fine.
point lightning bolt's just gonna get removed from the game.
No, it's a
We're never
spell.
gonna
It's
see this
just
spell again.
I know. I
he
know.
just threw the line through the ruby. So there you go.
Since we're incapable of not having enemies in a straight line.
Well, it's showering ruby shards down on you, but all the skeletons just fall back onto the floor and stop moving.
What just happened?
That was stronger than before.
The soul points up. There was giant red rock on the ceiling that was just straight up necromantic energy. That was their security system. Somebody breaks in, reanimates these people, makes new people. It's a future to be reanimated in the future.
Wait, you can see color in the dark? Damn.
Yeah.
It's all just grey to me.
Yeah.
You guess by the size of the size the ruby was alone, that was worth at least 25,000 gold.
More.
All gone and one lightning bolt.
Should have collected the ruby dust. Poop, I could have used that for stuff and things.
You still can.
Oh, well.
It's not exploded into dust, it's exploded into shards. We can still collect the shards.
Oh no, Togo realized how expensive that was.
How
Regulating.
did it just literally dust it, or did
Yep.
it just explode?
It's just tiny,
It
tiny
dusted?
slivers. Don't get it in your eyes.
And good thing
didn't
I'm
see
wearing
it.
goggles. You know, as disappointing as it was, I'm not that sad about losing to a big ass rock like that. Huh?
Probably get out of here.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
no,
there's a portal right there if you wanna.
What are the odds that any of these skeletons left anything on them before?
I mean,
You
they
think we
had
should sift through it?
rusty knives that were swinging about before they immediately fell down again.
It was watching the entire room stand up, start
One
to
zap,
swing, and then
and
fall
then
over
they all
again.
fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if there was prisoners, they ain't here. At least none that we can identify anymore.
Well, Mervyn looking at that portal with detect magic up, that leads up. Unsurprisingly.
Oh, wait, I need to check something actually. Detect magic is... I need to roll a thing.
Oh yeah, concentration.
No!
Oh,
Oh dear.
I don't
Well,
have detect magic anymore.
hell, poop.
Soul can do a ritual detect magic too. So, and I'll use my
Oh wait, you killed the
I'll
thing.
use my little feature for the spell book so I can cast it as a ritual spell instantly.
convenient. Well, now that
Great.
you've got detect magic up, Soul, you can tell that portal leads up.
It goes up. I'd
Oh,
be
so
ready for anything once you go up,
It probably just leads to the room we were just in, if I had to guess.
but still be ready for anything when we go up.
I go.
Whee! I go.
Zoom.
Yep, let's go.
Find
Now,
yourself back here.
you said both of these go up, right?
Both of them go up.
Alright. I'm personally partial towards the green, for no specific reason. But I also feel like it's a 50-50, and we don't know how up either of these go.
Yep.
I mean,
The
he's a red
Bible
wizard.
Kind of pointing to green.
He is a
Mervyn
red
has
wizard.
point. That is also true. He is a red wizard. Oh, red or green? Red.
That's a
red.
red for red wizard.
2 red.
Red.
Alright, red it is.
Alright.
You guys ready?
Okay, how do I do this?
With great difficulty.
Okay, who's going first?
Hello.
Okay, you're going first. Hang on, where does this spit you out? Right there, eh? Okay. Alright, you're going first. I have to drag you. Hang on, I'll drag you. Yeah, don't worry about that. Is that the right room? Hang on, I'll put you over here for now. Who's coming
Enjoy
with?
being in the wall.
Hmm.
I think we're all
I think
coming
we're all
with.
going.
Yeah.
I've been eaten by a wall.
I'll put you over here
Enjoy.
first, so I can put you in afterwards. Whoop, 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 whoop.
He's gonna bully us all at the same time. Get him.
Okay. Then I need to
Okay,
zoom
there we
this back in. I had to drag you around other places on this map. And the red portal leads you right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see here.
Ah. Cozy little bedroom.
A large four-poster bed bordered by red velvet curtain takes up most of this level of this tower. Spread around the room are several pieces of fine furniture decked with glassware and delicate metallic instruments. Although the room smells musty and damp, it is warm enough to be comfortable.
Well, we found his sleeping area. And he ain't sleeping.
And, so, Mervin, you hear a slight creaking from the bed.
That is a mimic.
It's on the bed, like covering.
It's red
can
velvet
these-
curtains all around.
Are they closed?
Yes.
See.
I don't know.
Just peek inside.
Okay.
If the bed is a mimic, I'm gonna laugh.
You're peeking inside. Roll the initiative, please.
Fucking mimic! It's a
Sorry.
I was ready for this shit. We're all ready for this shit.
I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna roll like a 1.
Okay, everyone but Mervin and Saul are surprised. As
Yeah.
Comes to life.
Oh, for God's sake.
this little boy launches himself out at you.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm not surprised. Actually, are any of us surprised?
not really,
Oh,
no.
that's right. You've got the thing.
Yeah, I have the thing.
Hey,
thing?
that's the thing.
Is it? It isn't one of his.
Thing.
Yeah, the magic weapon.
Yeah, no one can be surprised.
Oh yeah, you can't be surprised.
Excellent.
None of you are surprised as this thing launches himself out at you. Correct, Jaw.
Hey. Well, that's not very friendly. Only one thing to do.
Go climb in bed with him. Go cuddle
Bop.
him.
Bop. Oh.
Both of those hit.
Oh, they both hit? Alright. Oh. Bop. Bop. And because I still have all of them, let's add a little bit of extra. Oh, can I bounce him off the wall? I'm gonna try and bounce him off the wall because it's funny. Bonk.
Okay, strength save. Saved.
Damn.
Does it still take the
yeah.
damage?
Yeah, it still takes damage, it just doesn't
Okay,
get launched.
saves against the push. Good. Anything else?
Nah.
Togo.
I'll do a stabbing
Okay, stab him.
with the booming blade.
With the booming blade. Got a hit.
Did I get sneak attack with? No, I
You
feel
said they go,
bad.
You've slain the ghast.
Oh,
Right. Oh.
he has a concerning bed fetish. Ugh.
Is it necrophilia after removing?
I don't know. Was this? I mean, I was just gonna say this thing's ugly as fuck. You think it's a? I suppose if it's the Thayan, it would be dead, wouldn't it? Ugh. Oh, that's even worse. Ugh. So, is it literally naked, or has it got anything on it?
It's covering its shame, I'd say.
Okay, good, good. Oh. It was not what I was expecting to have in his bed, but gross. Ugh. And the color on that thing alone. Ugh. Why? It's translucent almost. If he doesn't know we're here, good.
I'm sure he knows.
Well, there's, as I said, like, stuff, glassware spread all around the furniture, and there's 3 portals in this room. Red, blue, and green. Unsurprisingly,
Well.
down, down, and down.
Is there anything else in this room apart from the bed and the portals and the glassware?
Furniture.
Alright, red
Yeah.
is bed. It makes sense. So, what is that? Black and green?
Blue and green.
Green and blue.
Blue and green.
Well, green's one we've seen before, so
We haven't gone in green yet. We wanted to go through green. What do you mean
that's
we've
what I'm
seen?
saying.
the
Green,
color
green is one we've seen before, so blue is brand new.
Okay.
So I say go green first, then
What
come
was
back
the-
to blue.
What was the one that was the bottom
Purple.
that went down?
Purple sent us to the skelly bit.
Alright, so, I guess. I feel like blue is the end goal here, so do we want to clear green just in case it's got something in there that might creep up our ass while we're trying to deal with him and cause all manner of concern? I'm not hearing a no.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so you all rush through the green portal.
Rush is a figurative word, but we do try our luck with the green.
Okay, you find yourself here, 1 level down.
Oh!
Alright, follow through.
Hi.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
A patchwork mess of children's bodies fills most of this workshop. The hideous golem's tiny arms flail wildly with even the slightest movement as it scuttles across the room on dozens of feet. Working at the bench is a red-robed, bald man whose head is covered with black tattoos, and he whips around. Who sent
Hey,
you? Who sent you? And you observe that his left hand is connected with strings to 4 strings of beads down his front. Did those bastards finally send you after me? Speak, damn you!
I want
Depends.
to kill him.
Which bastards?
I wonder, have any of you seen those things he's got rigged himself with before? I think you did, right?
Necklace of fireballs that he's got.
Yep.
4 of them.
Oh.
Just piles and piles of fireballs.
That's terrifying.
That's not great.
Yep. If you can't name someone, then they didn't send you, did they? Well, if you're not here for me, then... Cackles to himself.
Are you the red wizard?
Talcan, at your service.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about the Golden Dragonborn captain? I think your dragon turtle sank his ship.
Oh, him. Of course I know. Perhaps we should make an agreement first.
Depends on what it is.
Well, clearly you're not here for me, are you? Or are you? Looks around at you.
Well, we just kind of want you to leave.
Is that all you want? Just me to leave?
Yeah, you know, the people you have captured. There's a dragon after you.
Well, the Dragonborn is no longer here. I've sent him on to Driftwood Docks.
Okay, good start. Good start.
Well, if you plan to retrieve him, perhaps I could be of help. But first, we must come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
I owe him no loyalty, so, my terms. You let me leave in peace, and I'll be gone, along with my research. And we'll never cross paths again for the rest of our lives. Those are my terms. In return, I can offer valuable information and perhaps a way for you to get a drop on those pirates. Put that fancy flying ship of yours to use. What's hey?
My crack just kind of twitching, looking at the kid
Yep,
thing.
yep. It's pretty hideous.
What kind of research have you been doing up here?
Oh, but what every wizard should strive for. Eternal life, eternal beauty, eternal youth. Nothing less, nothing more.
Right. Okay. Not exactly what I would go for, but that is valid. So you'd just leave? If we ask you to? Agree to your terms? You just go? Take your stuff and go? Where would you go?
I would return to Thay, to my estate, and put my clan into motion. Yes.
Ah, time to climb the rungs of power, is it?
What do you know about it? Drifting wizard. Not belonging to any organization.
Soul just kind of grins. Let's just say I've had my experiences with the ladders. More academic than yours, but no less dangerous. Soul looks at Crackjaw.
His eye is visibly twitching at this point. Just
Not a fan, is he?
no. Not a fan of a man who murders kids.
Well, if my terms seem agreeable, shall we put it in writing? He snaps his finger on his free hand. It's too large.
Oh my god, that is a big imp! Aw.
World's largest imp.
Yeah, the world's largest imp. Right, dictation. And the imp pulls out a scroll. Infernal contract between me, Tolkien of Fathay, and the... Give me a name.
Oh, I've already got interdimensional nonsense associated with me. I'm not putting my name on this.
You, Fishman, what's your name?
Fuck! Oh.
Actually, hang on. Hang on. Is that instant? He pulls out a spell scroll. Please continue to wait for 10 minutes. No, minute.
Can I read the contract?
I'm currently in the process of writing the contract. You will hear the entire text. I'm just making sure of something. This is a scroll of Zone of Truth. I will now proceed to cast it. He shows you the scroll. It is indeed the scroll of Zone of Truth.
It is as he says it is.
Oh.
It is one way to trust.
No! Oh.
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
After a minute, the spell manifests. Let's see here. Does it have a saving throw? Do you want to do the saving throw? It probably has a saving throw. Do you want to make a charisma saving throw against it?
Yeah. Charisma saving throw, huh?
I mean, there's not much point me trying, let's be honest.
You have... Watch this! I'll show you why there's no point in trying. What the fuck?
There you go.
Yep. That's a fail.
Yeah, figured.
He deliberately fails it as well.
Yeah, I would have deliberately failed it. I was just rolling for the sake of rolling.
Right, as I said, Fishman, your name please. My name is Tolkien, as I've said.
Mowen?
Right. A contract between me, Tolkien, and the adventuring party of Merwin and Associates. Executor?
Many kids! What's that?
I don't see how that's any of your business. We're trying to come to an agreement here. Who could be the executor of this contract?
Oh. I don't know if I can...
I've already done the button pushing today. If someone else wants to push it, more than happy for it to be pushed though, because, yep.
You're not a fan?
Oh,
Oh! Unsurprisingly,
I'm not.
no!
I'm gonna throw something at him.
Oh? What are you throwing at him?
At who? The
What's
ball!
the...
The ball!
Yeah. Indeed.
Oh god.
Catch.
Okay.
The crackshot didn't seem too happy with this move.
Okay,
Let's do something.
right.
Is
Do
it
me
just an
a
extra thing?
ranged attack roll. Dex plus proficiency.
Oh no. What? Reroll! We have a reroll!
Yeah, reroll.
We have to reroll.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Oh! Oof.
It's a fail.
Well, what the fuck? No way! Come on!
I see now. Perhaps you would like it if we came to blows. Although I might warn you.
No, I was just playing around here.
Certainly you are. He picks up the sphere.
Am in zone of truth.
Now,
Oh.
I can tell you exactly what will happen if we came to blows. Either way, if you might slay me, true. But if you did, the spell that I've cast would immediately end. The fog would disperse, and the pirates would know you are coming. They would all be on alert, making a mission to rescue that dragonborn that much harder. Now, if you would only agree to my terms, after we've set them into contract, I would keep the spell going for another day or two, and even give you something to not be affected by its vision-impairing effects, giving you the perfect chance to get the drop on them. But if you mean to fight it out, we can.
So,
Not gonna lie, Wizard Man. Not a big fan.
Oh, swallow your
I'd ra-
pride.
I'd rather not fight it out.
You never answered my question.
He's going to leave.
How many
Crackjaw.
kids
He's going to leave.
did they get the option to leave?
No. Do you want to do this? Because this will kill us all. Or whether here or in the pirates. If this is where we may have to compromise our morals a bit.
You know,
We-
questioning morals isn't my problem. I've done some dubious shit. And I don't touch kids.
You have your line. This is that's your moral line.
This is
That
my
is not
one
his.
line.
You can't save these kids. But you can get him away from any more kids here.
Tell me this, Wizard Man.
Yes?
Will there be more?
Probably not, but I cannot guarantee it.
But he'll be in Thay.
Fine.
I
Fine.
know.
I don't want to be here for this. If you want this on your conscience, you take it, but I'm going back to the ship.
Okay, you're going out through that portal?
I'm leaving. I ain't want anything to do with this anymore.
Okay, hang on, that portal takes you to... the pit, enjoy.
Fuck's sake. Right.
Well, you trudge your way out through the bones. That portal takes you to... here, as far as you know, yep. And he walks away. Right, as we were then. Executor, who owes me a favor and wouldn't screw me over instantly? Executor Bill. Yes, Bill.
Bill.
B-E-L.
Okay.
Payment to be rendered. He flicks 2 coins at the imp. Contract is fulfilled after 3 days. Contract is considered broken if any party harms the other party within that time span, actively or passively. Right, terms. Tolkien will provide valuable information and a way to get through the fog unhindered to the adventuring party of Mervyn and associates. And in return, Tolkien will be allowed to leave unhindered, unimpeded, undamaged with his research and effects. Dotted line here, dotted line there, and he signs it in his own blood.
Can I get the ball back?
I will leave it upon my departure.
Thanks.
Are those terms agreeable, Mr. Mervyn? Holds the contract out to you.
You make me sign. Just gonna look at Saul.
She just kind of gives a shrug, like it gets us in and it gets him gone.
He's gonna puff out his cheeks and sign.
In your own blood, if you please.
In his own blood.
Okay, take 1 point of damage. Right. As I've agreed to, I'll maintain the spell for another 48 hours, after which it will drop and the pirates will know something is up. Here are 6 potions of cloud seeing. It will allow you to see perfectly fine through any manner of cloud, be that magical or natural. Now, for the valuable information. Driftwood docks can be approached from one direction by sea, where there is a contingent of guards led by one Bluebeard, a couple of ogres, and alarm drums. If you take those out, those won't be an issue. You can kill those without issue. Furthermore, Tentrix's lair is floating within. It is an amalgamation of many ships built together into a fortress, and there's one way in. There's a hole at the bottom of it, and it does not sink because it is captained by one Charon, a fiend from the hells, who can be bargained with if you don't wish to make him your enemy. Now, here is the really valuable information. There's another way in, for you specifically, thanks to your fancy flying boat. Atop his fortress, there is a crow's nest on a mast. If you were to rappel down from your ship, you could overwhelm the lookout rather quickly, and then descending a 60-foot rope ladder, you would be on a platform with many, what do you call those things? Ballistae. And the helm where Lord Charon resides. strike a deal with him, and then you will simply have to descend from there and pretend to be pirates, and you'll have free reign of the place. To easily pick off your target or reach your prisoner or what have you. Or you could simply blow a hole in the side of the thing and board it from there, but that would raise some alarms.
One or two.
So my personal recommendation is you take out the reinforcements at the south entrance, deal with Bluebeard, and then pick your way in, either from below, which would drop you in the middle of it, or from above. Are the terms fulfilled on my part? Yes, no.
Yep.
Alright, here's the bottles. Pushes like a crate of bottles towards you. 6 bottles inside, he points to each one. Potion of cloud seeing, 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 potion of cloud seeing. Now, if there's nothing else, I will depart.
How long do these potions last?
Between 10 and 12 hours. Very well, I will return to my estate in Thay. Maybe not cross paths again. Come along
Maybe
now.
So.
And the thing waddles over. He shoves like a bunch of papers and stuff into its many, many arms and tiny clasping fists. Casts a spell. And is gone. Leaving you with a distinctly uneasy feeling.
I so wanted to try and cut all the strings with the dagger when I went to sign the contract. But I really pushed too many buttons today, so I couldn't.
He could have. He would have
Togro,
killed us
there's a
all.
metal ball where he stood, right there.
Yep. Take it.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Identify on the potions.
Yep.
Just to make sure.
They are potions of cloud seeing.
Okay.
I can see clouds just fine without potions.
That's true.
And we leave now?
Yep.
Yep.
We don't want to stay here any longer.
There's a
Well,
north
definitely.
portal, southwest, southeast.
I haven't gone through the blue portal yet. A part of me does want to see, but it'll probably end in a fight.
Necessarily. If he's gone, all the stuff he magicked up might be gone.
Should we go through on the off chance there's something useful?
Oh yeah, hang on.
Not we leave long rest and
Uh,
prep for progress.
Bottom right, up. Bottom left, down. North, down.
You can blue portal and go down. Let's go. Let's go blue portal then and go down.
Okay. Using this blue portal, you arrive here.
Honey, please. Okay, there we go.
Right, do you leave?
To the boat.
Oh, what's this thing?
It's those floating orbs that you saw near the top of the tower.
They on the ground?
No, they're still floating up there.
Still floating? Okay.
Do me... Togo, since you're looking at them, do me an Arcana check. You've got no idea what those are. Right, everyone's going back to the boat? Alright. Well, you descend the stairs. Stairs? You descend the island to the rowboat where Crackjaw is waiting. Well, seems your business here is done. He silently rows you back to the ship.
So we got 48 hours to do this.
Yep.
Yep.
Either way, we get some sleep, decide what plan of attack we do, then do tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we should do that tomorrow.
Alright. I suppose you settle in for an uneasy rest. Alright, you all get a long rest in. You have 40 hours.
Well, we got 2 ways in. Which one are we using?
Whichever one was worth letting that fucking prick go.
We'd have told Crackjaw the things that he'd have told us during the deal.
So Crackjaw knows there's a guard post at the south, the only way in by water. A floating fortress in the middle of this circle, with one entrance at the very bottom of it, and possibly a way in from the crow's nest up top. With the recommendation to deal with the guard post first, and to deal with, to make a deal with Caron, who seems to be captaining that ship. Well, fortress ship, so to speak. That is the information you got.
So if we go
Yeah.
in through the top, we deal with one sentry of sorts, and then make a beeline straight for this fortress captain. Or we go underneath, deal with alarms and ogres.
I think we approach by south first, deal with the alarms and the ogres and the bluebeard. And then it's how we approach the fortress in the middle. Then we've got the choice of going below and fighting our way up, or above and making the deal. I believe what was recommended.
Don't we have to kill them all? Isn't that the whole point? We have to go in there, wipe him out, then deal with Tentrix, and then wipe him out as well.
Yes, but it's a case of
If we can take out the reinforcements before reinforcements are called, then we
Yeah.
slightly reduce the excuse me, the threat.
it's a case of wiping them all out when they're all on alert, or wiping them out when they're not expecting them to be wiped
Yeah.
out.
I think the chance to pick our battles might be preferable.
Rather than having the entire pirate army descending upon us? Yes.
Oh, we got to deal with the Bluebeard first, right?
Yes.
But if we make a deal with this Aura, we're gonna have to kill him anyway. It's not much of a deal to be made with him if we have to kill him regardless.
Oh, but if we can make a deal with him and he goes in the fight, it's possible we won't have to kill him, but he may get killed anyway. Or maybe maybe we do kill him, but in the heat of battle.
What kind of deal would we even make with some fortress pirate?
Who knows?
That would depend on what or who he is.
Yeah, and what sort of deal he's already got, or why he's there. If he's not there of his own free will, that might be a way.
If he's not there but of his own free will, do we still have to kill him?
I don't know. I guess that'll depend on him.
It'll depend on whether Tentrix will
Let him know.
do whatever it is we came here to deal with him. Because once we deal with him, then what? We go to the nest of this god-eating entity.
Well, we'll find out the information that Tentrix has, collect the powder, and go from there.
Soul looks at Crackjaw. Before we leave, we're destroying that tower.
Oh, we are
Into the sea.
tearing that fucking thing down.
Into the sea.
You want
It's
to turn your
deserve a
cannons on the
chance.
tower?
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I would say pirates
After the pirates, or now?
for now, because not knowing what part of him is still left in the tower holding the spell, that could be considered breaking the deal. If he considers that as part of him.
Mhm.
So, it would totally tip off the pirates.
It would also tip off the pirates, but
Cloud mist, cloudy, spooky, scary clouds, or no. But when we
Yeah.
leave, we will absolutely take that thing down.
I'm just gonna make it very, very clear. I am not a fan of this deal we made. Even
Understood.
under the circumstances. I know it's the better choice. As it stands right now, it was the better choice. But it still pisses me the fuck off.
Oh, good. Use that. She points to the clouds. They're the reason he was able to do what he did.
Well, I was ready to start and ready to just do that anyways.
I mean, you tried, Togo. You tried.
I appreciate that, bud. Oh, I would have done some real mean things to that man if you caught him. What the fuck was he doing?
Likely coming up with an undead army to take over Thay. That seems to be his bag.
The only bag he deserves is one around his fucking neck as I throw him in the sea. Alright, so... This is technically a good point to bring in forces if we need them. If we're going after the pirate fortress itself, we have a few favors we could call in.
We also don't have time.
That is also true. We have, what, 40 hours?
40 hours?
I don't think anyone's close enough that could garner a force to be worth it at this point. The Lady of Alumba, maybe. She probably wouldn't want to fuck with this. Sure as hell ain't getting the Iron Dwarves out of the north. I doubt the fucking Yankee, whatever they are, would want to be involved in this. The Open Isles probably don't want none of this. I don't think the Lord's Alliance would send anyone to help us anyway. Not for this. Not in time. I could have given us a bit longer. So you all heard the plan firsthand. How do we deal with this Bluebeard?
Current plan, take out the alarm things first, then hit him until he stops moving.
Okay, how do we go about that?
Oh, we're gonna have to rely on the cloud cover.
Yeah, use the cloud as cover to be able to approach without being seen. Strike quick, strike
Take out
hard.
Yeah, take some go for the alarms, some go for the people or things, and try to just hit hard, hit fast.
No, we can't use the cannons for this, right? That'll tip them off real fast.
Yep.
And I'm assuming none of your big fancy spells either. Nothing that goes bang that might draw attention. So nothing loud,
well,
nothing flashy.
I don't have any spells that would be heard.
Flashy shouldn't be a problem with how thick these clouds are.
Yeah, and I don't have anything that would make that much noise
As long as you
far
don't
enough away.
do something like send off something that sounds like a cannon shot, should be fine, right?
Yeah.
At
Yep.
least we can hope so.
I can reattune the bat cloak and unattune the gauntlets.
What did your gauntlets do again?
19
strength.
strength.
Right.
But the bat cloak gives me advantage on stealth checks.
Makes sense.
We've got 2 tin cans doing a stealth mission.
Yep.
Now, let's pretend this raid on the guard post goes as planned, and then you go in from the top and make a deal with this Charon or whatever.
You need to immediately get the fuck out of there.
You'd be in a pirate fortress. You'd make a deal with the captain there. You could, in theory, pretend to be pirates to get the run of the place. I mean,
I don't
most
know
of you
if
look
I
the
could pass
part.
as a pirate.
You certainly do, Crackjaw. You look rough enough around the edges.
I mean,
Maybe
yeah, that's true.
Miss Soliana might fit into some of my old pirate gear. Crap from... if you leave the apron behind, that should do. Togo's covered. Crackjaw looks fine. Mervyn, you always do well with sailors. That shouldn't be an issue.
I have disguised self as well if needed, because we branch into possibility. It means I can't go zoom, but it's worth it. Actually, we're going to be repelling. I should have prepped Featherfall. Piss. Oh well.
Now, there's only... How well do they know us? Did we leave anyone behind in any of our fights that would recognize us? Because I can think of one who might be here, who at least saw me.
The Storm Maiden.
The Storm Maiden.
Well, if you bump into her,
I
you're
don't know.
rumbled. Other than that, I don't think you left anyone.
Black Nuts is eaten by something, so he won't recognize us because he's dead, like double dead. I don't even know how that works, but he's double dead now.
Tentacle Tongue is dead as well.
Well,
The Sahagin are all dead.
what about those squid illithid things that we came across in, was it Waterdeep? No, it wasn't Waterdeep. Neverwinter? No. Was it Waterdeep? Where did we find... Was it Luskin? Port
No.
Lovest?
The Gondolin, wasn't it? There was the
Was
one
Gu-
in the mine, you said.
No. Well, there was that one, but there was the other one as well that was trying to gather up people using the twisted
That-
Sahagin things.
That was in... Fireshear, yes, Fireshear.
That's
All the way up north.
There's still those two anomalies that haven't shown up again. Except for one that showed back up in Gunberg. What the hell are they
Okay,
doing?
if you see those or the Storm Maiden, you're rumbled. Well, if they see you.
I still think there's something off about that. Are they actually allied?
Well, only one way to find out, I suppose. Gestures towards the big cloud.
Yeah.
Hear what Tentrix has to say.
We have anything we want to prep? We have 40 odd hours. We have a day. We could go somewhere, do something, come back, still have time. Especially with the fucking ship going the way it is. I just hope the ship's... I just hope... Oh, God. Is them pissed at us for letting that dickhead go?
He doesn't know yet.
I really hope this doesn't come to bite us in the ass later.
And we don't know what forces we might need against that god-eating thing.
We've got some good numbers building up. We've done our reports. We got names to turn to who have, I hope, a vested interest in not being dead, and they owe us a favor, or at least a passing interest enough to get involved. It's just a matter of how long do we have, and where are we taking them? this is our big. This is a crux.
Well,
We have to do this, and we have to do it right.
there might be one man who can tell you where we're taking them. Problem is getting to him and getting him to talk.
It's weird. He seems way too interested in just telling us. Why? Why would the man who's apparently the head of all this be so willing to just give it all up on purpose?
Until we get in.
Either way, is there anything we need to prepare before we go in there? Do we want to up our arsenal a little bit? Do we want to send some of the crew back to shore to keep them safe if they don't need to be here for this?
The cat.
I would want the voyage to be combat ready. So, I'm not sending anyone off board, they'd be safest here, since there's nothing we can't outrun.
Fair enough. Has everyone got all the supplies they need, or the gear? I don't think there's anything I can do for myself at this point that'll make things more amicable.
Sort of pirate killing? Would love some of those. Don't think I'm getting them in 40 hours.
Hey, we've got a shit ton of cash on hand. Like, we could buy potions, scrolls, something. I might be able to get something out of, I mean...
Candlekeep should have some scrolls.
God, we ain't getting into Candlekeep on short notice. Not without a hefty... Unless... I mean, if anyone has any clue how to dig scrolls out of them, so you've been there, at the very least. Do you have any idea how to weasel some stuff out of them without taking 40 hours or more?
No. No.
Uh,
No. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
We don't have time for any of this. We really don't.
I mean, the only person I can think of off the top of my head who could have firepower that we could get quick but expensive is Cogspitter. And even then, he's a miserly old man sometimes. I can't really say Baldur's Gate's going to have a lot, if anything, we need. So we'd be taking a chance going there, but we might find something. Otherwise, we're going in as we are. Do we feel ready to go in as we are? Against an entire pirate horde if things go wrong?
I don't know that we have time to go all the way to Baldur's Gate, find what we need, which we have no idea what that is, and come back.
It's an hour and a half trip there. Maybe 2 hours, judging by what Merwin says about the speed of this thing.
I'd rather use that time to prep and that money to prep for things worse than the pirate horde, if that makes sense. There's bigger things than the pirates for us to deal with soon.
We have to make it that far. That's why I want to get this crux out of the way first.
Then we should go. Go in there and get rid of it. Root this out. Worry about what comes next. After. We can spend all day trying to figure out what happens after. But we need to get in there and we need to clear this out.
We've got
As best
one
we can.
shot at
As
this.
as quietly as we can.
The worst part is if something does go wrong, who even knows what we were doing?
Captain.
Look, if we can get on that crow's nest, if nothing else, we set off all the ballistas down into the fortress.
I mean, if I'm gonna go out,
I mean,
that would be one hell of a way to go out. I'm just saying, like, I always had something to fight for, but now I've got something to live for. So I want to do this right.
You're not too worried. It's gonna be fine. We fought pirates before.
We fought
And
a
first
pirate
things-
fleet, like one ship's worth of pirates at a time. Apart from, I guess,
Then- Then
was
we
it Baldur's
treat it
Gate
that
where we
way
had to
again.
deal with the fleet?
You were
Fine,
so
go.
scared of that dragon turtle thing too, and then it didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, nah. I wasn't expecting an undead turtle. If that thing was alive, it probably would have been significantly more robust. And you're not wrong. We are the biggest group of chuckle fucks this side of the Sword Coast, but we've all got something to pull. Well, Captain, I think we're doing this.
Alright. Using this map that you snagged from the Storm Maiden, I've got a rough idea where this entrance would be. Drop you off there, slide you into the water on the rowboat.
Hang on, if we got her map, maybe she can't even get back in.
Captain just drugs. There's no way for us to know.
Honestly, if she can't get in, that's one less worry about. Alright. Nothing left to do but do it.
Alright, if you're ready, into the rowboat.
Powders,
Yes, boss.
keep an eye on the kids, yeah?
Yes, boss.
I trust you, mate. You got this.
Gives you a nod.
Alright, you lot. You've been doing fine without us here for pretty much the majority of this trip. You'll do fine now. We'll be back. We'll be done with this. And we can finally all just go home. Have a few drinks. See family. Make family.
Yeah,
Okay.
wait. Don't we need to kill some kind of invisible creature that turns us in crazy if we look at it first? Well, after this.
That's what I mean. Once we're done. This is the crux that leads to that.
Oh,
Everything we do, everything we need to know hinges on us doing this right. So even if it goes wrong, let's do this right.
I mean, to be fair, there's kind of been everything that's happened so far. So it's just another Monday.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's a Monday?
I don't know.
The first day in the
Yeah,
10
some
day.
weird shit. What's
That one.
this? What's the 8th day?
Sunday too.
Oh yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Sunday 2, Sunday 3, and Sunday 4. How could I forget?
Yeah.
Just hops in the boat. And if this all goes to shit beyond any and all,
Sorry, I had looked up what the days are called, and it's very funny. You want to know what the days of the week are?
please go.
Please go for it.
The months are split into 3 10 days, which are in order: first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day, eighth day, ninth day, and 10th day.
Fuck's sake.
Very
Makes
creative.
sense. Yeah.
Very creative, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
it's-
I mean, it makes it easy on all the plebeian peasants and whatnot to remember what day it is. What day is it? The 6th day. Oh, right.
Right. Anyways, you row out in the rowboat. The treacherous waters around you slowly give way to reveal a handful of gullies which cleave through the broken ships, forming an entrance to the interior. The high cliffs on either side are manned by humanoids at ballistae, scouring the waters for enemy ships. And you find yourself, finally, here.
After 2 years, here.
Welcome to Chapter 4. You've
Huzzah!
approached using a small island as cover.
Should we be able to see the whole map?
Yes.
Huh.
If you've drank your potions, that
would
is.
be.
Oh, shouldn't we drank our potions on the way over here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. That's a lad.
Couple of lads
Few
there,
lads.
couple of lads here. Couple of lads over there.
Yeah,
Mm.
and there's a particularly extra lad all the way over there.
Yep.
That's Bluebeard. Presumably.
I mean, his beard is blue.
Why do I feel like we've
Beard is
seen
white.
this man
He's blue.
before?
Perhaps you've seen his kin before and slaughtered them all,
Oh yeah, we wiped out his entire fortress, didn't we?
because their leader disappeared.
Oh yeah.
What are the light
I
I
conditions
wonder
in
what
this
fucking
fog?
stuff.
You can see perfectly fine. There's some dim light
I would need to
around
know about
these
dim light mechanically.
torches. Dim light mechanically around, like, anywhere where it's this bright, about out to here is dim light. Otherwise, there's no light, basically. Darkness for them, not for you.
Amazing, I can fly.
Oh yeah, you can
Oh
fly,
yeah.
except for
Mhm.
around
I
those
took the cloak.
those
yeah.
things.
No, I can fly in dim light and darkness.
Oh, that means you can basically fly on this map. Well, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
Isn't there a slight problem where you have to be holding onto the cloak for it
Yes,
to
I
do
have
that?
to hold the cloak. I can't do shit while I fly, but I can fly.
I mean, it's still neat. You can just reposition whenever you want.
Yeah. Okay, step 1 of the plan. I didn't have more of the plan, but that's step 1. I'll figure
Step
out the
2,
other steps.
improvise.
Let's go.
Step 1,
Yeah.
fly. Step 2, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Step
Step
3,
3, profit.
live. Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
what did you
so,
do? You can freely. You should be able to freely move this boat if I've set it up correctly. I have not. Great.
No boat for us.
What if I set the boat to... What if I set that to represent the voyage? Would you be able to control that since the voyage is in your... What if I set the voyage to be able to be controlled by all players? Because it's no longer actually the ship. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you should be able to move the robot.
Yeah. Well, I can move, presume the others.
Presumably.
So, do we want to? Do we want to split numbers, or do we want
The square is 10 feet, by the way.
Great. Oh, 10 feet? Okay.
That's why the ogres are so tiny.
to? They're just little fellas. Just
Would love to
ordinary
hear
men.
what happened to the ogre on the left.
He-
Did he fall
he's-
down?
He's finishing his lunch. You know, because he ate shit. I mean, do we want to split?
No, I do not think so.
Then where do we want to
see-
start? Didn't they say
we
something about
see-
war drums? Where are the war drums?
Yeah, where are the alarms? If we can
Where
see
you
them.
currently are, you can't really see them because they're at the top of the cliffs.
Can I fly up and have a look?
Yes, yes you can. Would you like to do so? Please do so.
I'm gonna grab the edges of my cape and I'm gonna fly.
Flap,
There's
flap,
no
flap,
recon
flap,
back,
flap,
just-
flap, flap, flap.
Just straight up?
Can polymorph into a bat as well, yeah. Yeah, I'll go. I can
shit,
do that
yeah.
as well, just once.
Just touch it with that and just go.
Well, as you
But
fly up,
I'll stay crap.
you see a couple of very large drums. Too large for a normal person to hit, but for an ogre or a minotaur, they wouldn't be an issue. There is one right on this middle island here. Right around those guys. One up here. Between those two minotaurs. And one all the way over here by the tower.
Okay.
Hmm. How
Should I put
easy-
the circles somewhat where I saw them?
Yep.
Otherwise I'm just... okay.
How easy does it look to disable them?
Silent spell would do it.
They look like fairly ordinary drums. Maybe a good hit would do it.
Flash the top.
I mean, I can do a flyby on them. But that doesn't stop them from yelling.
Does someone have the silent spell? I don't.
Don't.
I think I do. Yeah.
Okay. How many times can you do that?
Probably not enough.
If we can do at least 2,
Well, lucky you. I can do too.
well, that means we can isolate one at a time, deal with it, and then the third one, as long as we get to the barrel before they drum, we've effectively silenced the area. Then it's just mopping up whatever's left. It's just a matter of where do we want to start. Do we want to try and get to the boys up on the right, in the middle, or the left? I feel like we leave him to last because he's a big boy.
I would go right to left.
Right to
That's
left, I
over.
think. Yeah.
I mean, if we start on the right as well, we can commandeer the ballista to help us in the future.
Yeah.
Straddles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now,
I
one
mean,
question.
that's the thing. If we could get that ballista, we might be able to get the drum out with the ballista. The
One
middle
quick
drum.
question. I can get up there. Crapfin can get up there. And you guys get up there.
we can do hat
Oh,
strats.
Oh yeah, we could just do hat strats, right?
Another option, if we, from when you flew up, like, actually, no, you wouldn't be able to tell. How much do we think they can see of each other, if that makes sense? Is it still very foggy here, or can we not tell because of the potion?
You can't really tell because you drank the potions.
Yep. Yep. Ugh.
You've got no idea how far they can actually see.
On the off chance that they can see everything, do we want to send someone to go disable the furthest drum? Because if we're planning our ambush on the right, Ballista destroys the one in the middle, the drum on the left is the outlier that we can't deal with, if that makes sense.
Can
Crap
anyone
for
here
the-
speak to animals?
It's spotted, alright? Otherwise they would have started drumming off by now if they saw a random red lady flying around with bat wings.
If we can take out these two, I can always dimension door someone and myself over there.
I might be able to make that jump.
I mean, I could always just be invisible and try and work our way towards it as well, but yeah.
It's just getting
I
up
can
the
turn
cliff.
into a bat.
It's getting it. Yeah, it's
How high are these cliffs, by the way? Like 40 feet, 60 feet, 50 feet?
Let's see here. 50 feet, but they look pretty climbable.
I mean, I could make it in a hop. So I can get us up there if we use hat strats.
hat strats would save me a spell slot from dimension dooring up there.
I would do hat strats. I think
Alright,
that's the
well,
biggest option.
where do we want to sneak in from? Like, directly here? In the middle? Where do we want to ambush them from? Because once I hop up there, I doubt they're gonna not notice my big clanky ass landing up there. Unless we want
I mean,
crap for
I
the
can
lockdown.
I can fly us up with the hat. I don't clank.
That's true.
That is true.
And I would love if we can get Togo to flash off a big no noise zone right on the drums. Because I don't know if they can see each other, and if they can't see each other and we clear them out and they can't hear us, but I feel like as soon as we start combat and do anything that makes a lot of noise, they're gonna start noticing. Preferably, if we can take out all the drums as soon as possible. Because this is the front line, right? We don't want them setting off any drums, otherwise the fortress is going to know something's up, right? That's what you said he said?
I mean, that's what an alarm drum would do.
Yeah. The question is how
Oh,
twitchy
wait,
are these guys?
How far away does the fortress look?
It's a good ways.
yeah.
It'll need more than one drum at least to alert them. That's why they've got multiple.
So if in our initial strike we take out 2 of the drums?
We should be
Then-
able to.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just a matter of we can split, take out 2 drums almost immediately, but then we'd be split.
Right. I don't think we should split. There's too many big
Wait.
boys.
I mean, if
Can-
Mervyn can make me invisible, then I can fly over to the one over there, that's not heavily guarded, hit it, turn into a bat, and fly away.
Or as we said, we start off here, silence the first drum, commandeer ballista, shoot second drum.
I don't know if that's a. Did it look like it had an angle from the crap from? Because that's.
I fly up again and see if the ballistas have the ability to shoot a drum.
Should do. Like from here
take
to
out
here?
two-
Should do.
And what is a normal ballista's range? 120 to 480. It would be a disadvantage shot.
I'll try to stay in the air and try to gauge if I can make out whether the close by, if these seem to interact with them or the ogres with the other people by the fire, to see if they can see each other.
Oh, actually, a
Hmm.
thought. It requires an ogre or similar size to hit a drum, right?
We
Yep.
could just take out the bridge.
What if we take out the bridge?
That won't be done quietly.
No. But it is a secondary option. If we can't stop them getting to that drum, then we just remove the ability to get to the drum, because I don't think they're going to jump into the ocean, climb the thing quick enough for them to get to it before we get to it.
Right, right. So, what you doing?
Can I make out whether the fires can see each other? The close by ones?
The close by ones, like these two are fairly
Like
close
these
to each
two or
other.
these two?
This distance about 60 feet. 30 out from the fire. I did say it was 20 feet of dim light earlier, so probably not. I did say it was 20, so stick to what I said, so that no, they can't see each other.
Okay, so from what I can tell, they don't seem to be able to see each other. They're not interacting from one campfire to the other.
So as long as we keep it quiet and don't let them get to each other, we should be fine to keep them one by one. Okay, that works. We slap a quietness zone on that drum. You drop us in behind them. We clear through. Commandeer. Work our way around. If you can get another quietness on this one before the ogres can get over there if they notice us, problem solved. The rest we can deal with as we get to them. That seems to be the optimal pathing we can do to stop them interacting. So I feel like that's our best option, is getting behind those two minotaurs, shutting that area down with silence.
Okay, is that what
And
you
get
want to
So
fast.
do?
dropping back here.
Yeah. We're just gonna
Okay.
make sure
Where do you
Don't
want to
make it
move the
quiet
rowboat
first.
to?
we can't lose the rowboat, it's the only one we have.
Yeah, where do you want to move it to?
I mean, if we leave it here, they're gonna notice a rowboat floating around randomly here. We gotta make sure this thing can't move. Moan, if you got a way to keep the rowboat from going anywhere, if we, say, capsize it on the side of the thing.
I mean, it's called an anchor.
It's a rowboat. Why would a rowboat have a full-sized anchor?
The robots generally have anchors to keep them in place.
Yeah.
You don't need a full-sized anchor for it.
Don't you usually just tie it to something?
Won't always be something to tie if it's a rowboat in sea, so it will have some form of anchor.
Well, if you got faith in your anchor, that'll stop it from being rushed around by this zone of ship-burying rocks. And let's plunk it somewhere, and Craftsman can drop us behind lines, and we get this. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay. Where to with the boat? If anywhere.
We gotta tie it up somewhere where they won't see it immediately, if at all, so... I don't want to get near either of these groups. The only safe place is literally on the side of this island.
Okay. And as you get close to this island, you hear a call rise up from over here and slowly propagate across to here, to there. And the call goes like this. Shift change! Shift change!
Motherfucker.
And the fellas start moving.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Well,
That might actually work in our favor.
Yeah, it's the perfect timing.
They slowly make their way.
Wait, if they're moving, Crapfin. No, wait, they're not all moving, just a few of them. Okay.
yeah, wait until we see of them where they finish and end up moving.
As you can currently observe, no one's actively manning the ballista. You might have a couple of minutes for them being unobservant. Also, I need to roll a d6 real quick.
Oh,
Okay. And again. Okay.
the Kraken hasn't shown up. Okay.
These two walk across here.
Oh yeah, that's another thing we haven't seen show up yet. There's still the fucking Kraken out there. I almost forgot about the Kraken just moseying about doing something.
Okay. Okay. Right. This guy walks
Just a
across
break
here.
his weight.
He walks across here. But as this guy crosses this bridge,
Collapse, collapse, collapse.
and he lands in the water with a splash. Oh, help! 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 These guys, this ogre rushes over this guy. They start climbing down the cliff to get to him.
Oh,
They're
this
distracted.
this is
Now,
the
now it's
time.
go time.
We need to go.
Drop
We
us
need to go now.
in. Drop us
Yep.
in.
We need to go now.
Go. Take this ballista.
Just immediately silence this idiot, and we'll just bum rush the shit out of these two nerds.
Alright, hop into the hat.
In we go.
Strats.
Okay, where exactly
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
do you wish to be going?
I mean, now's the perfect time. Drop us directly next to the ballista.
Okay,
There-ish.
you want to go there-ish? It can be arranged. You're very small. It's kind of hard to grab you, but it's fine, I can manage. And there you go. That is where you end up.
Now's the time, Togo. Let's get this party started. Oh, I see thing. I push button. Oh, damn, again?
Oh, which one of these is actually the drum?
The red circle that
The
Craftsman
red
has drawn.
circle.
I think you're currently just outside of... Yep, can see. They can see to about here. They currently cannot see you. So you definitely have a turn that you can take whatever actions you want in. Before anyone even knows that you're there. I'll switch the music over. Something more dramatic. The usual combat music.
Is that ballista in front of us currently loaded?
Yes!
Excellent.
And from here you can see that the tip is wrapped in linen. It seems to be soaked in something.
Oh.
You can expect it to deal additional fire damage if you light it.
Okay.
I don't have anything to light it. Wait, there's some.
Yes.
There's a fire right next to it.
Yeah, I think getting it on fire is not an issue.
Mitigate and then annihilate.
Well, I'll cast the silence first.
Okay. 20-foot radius
I
sphere.
can't find.
Okay.
Where are the tools?
Four
to
squares.
draw it?
The little
Draw tool,
paintbrush.
ellipse.
The ellipse.
Let's make it
And then
bright
have a
blue.
Open.
That works.
Oh, you got one. Is
I
that big
don't know how
enough?
big that is.
Uh,
It's probably big enough.
It
It's a
should-
20-foot
it should,
radius,
it should
right?
be.
Isn't that larger?
Yeah,
Okay,
if those
radius.
squares are 10 feet.
Oh wait,
yeah.
radius.
locked.
Wait, it's
It's 4 of those.
Yeah, it's double the size.
Okay. Yep.
it's 4 across, 4 up. That's a big sphere.
There you go. Where
There you go.
exactly would you wish this to be? There?
I guess
There?
center it here.
Can you silence
So
the
it's
drum
Minotaur
and the
at least.
ballista so they can't hear it firing?
Sure.
Yes, sure can.
Alright then. That's your
Perpetual
action.
ambush shots.
You wanna do any movement?
Hold on. Would it be like a bonus action or something to pick up? Or light a torch on fire?
You can pick up like a burning like twig or something from the bonfire, yeah.
Would that be a like bonus action or a free action or whatever?
Picking up an item is a free action, yeah. You get one of those.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of rudely walk over here.
Just a rabbit folk runs
that.
in from the darkness, grabs a log from the fire or a torch or whatever. Okay.
And I'm gonna use cunning action dash. I assume I'll take a hit or two.
They're surprised.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna light this thing on fire. Okay. Polish the bolt, not the polish.
Okay. Correct job.
That's my turn.
Who do we want to hit with a ballista?
The ground. So that's the plan.
I would say
drum-
if we,
Over there? Because that's a long shot, so there's a chance it'll miss.
Could try for the bridge if you wanted to.
I could try.
And the guys can't shoot the the guys can't hit the drums. It's got to be one of the big boys.
Yeah. We could take out the bridge and judging by the way that one crumbled. Yeah. Let's see. What is that? 10, 20, 30? Yep. That's enough.
This is the point where we find out the hooded people at Durgar. They just grow in size and start hitting the drum anyway.
Oh, that would be fucking.
Okay,
Oh,
use
that would be
the
the worst.
ballista sheet in the Voyage and Crew.
enough to hit the bridge, I think. Just.
To
Alright,
fire.
Let's take a shot. Let's see. Wait, I have to aim and fire it. It's a 3-parter.
Oh yeah, you do have to aim it.
Shit. Guess I'll aim it. Aiming for the bridge.
Alright. Merwin.
You're gonna make me fire it?
Good luck.
God,
I mean, you're using the sheet for the ballista to do it.
true. The voyage.
No, you click ballista as a
Oh.
has its
I
own
see.
sheet. That's how you use those things.
Gosh,
Have you ever fired your silence ballista? Well, now you have.
I'm gonna try and fire it.
Good luck. Okay, you skedaddle over there. You fire the ballista. Let's roll some damage on that. Jesus Christ!
Well, that was a bridge.
If my keyboard wouldn't betray me, I could roll the fire damage. Yep, okay. Let me just... That was a bridge once. It is now cut in half, basically, and the remains are on fire. What? Just shouts from
Those
over there.
dickheads can't aim for shit.
Just a ballista bolt out of the dark, lighting things on fire. Anything else you want to do?
Don't think so. I've just got bonus actions. Just shield up, ready for any of the people to attack.
Alright, so...
Alright. I'm torn between taking out the drum and starting to take out the two surprised folks in front of Togo and Merwin.
Yep.
Drums is the problem.
Also, I'll be back in a moment.
I'm gonna, because I can,
Yep.
I'll rip a star off my robe of stars,
Mm-hmm.
because that'll give me 5 missiles, magic missiles,
Yep.
and I'll send 2 missiles each at both these two, and then 1 at the drum.
Okay.
So let me get back to where I need to. So do. How many? Wait, hang on. Now I gotta look at my. Put a note down. How many do I roll? 7d4 plus 7. Okay.
7d4 plus 7. Okay, so 2 of that, 2 of those guys, 2 of those guys, the rest at the drum.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll me 2d4 plus 2 and 2d4 plus 2 and 3d4 plus 3.
2. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry. I did. Okay, let me start over. Good
Okay,
lord.
let's
Advanced roller, you were killing me. 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, 7 to the first guy.
And then 2d4 plus 2. 9.
Alright.
And then it was.
3d4 plus 3.
Yep. There we go. 12.
Well, that's more HP than it has, so you destroyed the drum.
Excellent. Mission accomplished. And I'll scoot up just a little bit, but I'm not gonna get into the
Yep, you're
Just wake
still
up.
in darkness. Krapfen!
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't know why the melee fighter shot the ballista. I'm just gonna yell at this guy, I guess. And wish him that everything he tastes so far tastes of smoked salmon with Nutella.
That was the left guy or the right guy?
The right guy.
The right guy, okay. Yeah? And he saves.
Oh wait, does he? Oh right, does he need to hear him? Or do I yell in his brain? Oh no, it has to hear me.
Ah, I see. In that case, you can do something else if you want to.
I have a crossbow.
Sure.
Let's just shoot him with a crossbow.
Yeah, that's it. Alright then.
I'm gonna move up to Soul, but also try to stay out of line of sight.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give a bardic inspiration to Crackjaw.
Alright.
Yay.
Now I need to roll additional initiatives. 1, 2, and most importantly, 3. Togo, you're up.
Yeah, let's do a stabby on this guy. Oh, with booming blade.
Okay, yeah, that's a hit. 8 piercing, followed by... Alright.
Is Mervyn next to him?
Mervyn is next to you, yes.
This guy? Oh, it's next to this guy. In melee range. Probably a bit too far, so I don't get my snake there.
Yeah, they're not like directly next to each other. It's weird because the map is so large.
Yeah, this is actually the worst place for me because I get sneak attack if I'm alone against the guy. But if I'm next to Mervyn, they technically don't. And I can't move here, so it's fine.
Alright.
I can summon my tentacle.
That's a very large
huge.
That's an extra large tentacle. Let me just... There you go. That's a hit.
It's the miss. Oh.
Well, 1 damage is 1 damage after all. Right. The Minotaur. Unless you want to move somewhere.
No, I'm fine here.
He beat me in initiative by 0.01.
Yep. Alright, he will go to here, and then he will charge to here, and try and hit Mervyn with a gore attack. He's performing recklessly.
Uh-oh!
And he misses!
Oh boy.
You're lucky. Anyways, Crackjaw. Because he would have sent you
Well,
over
hi
the edge.
there, big fella. Let's just Oh. And then let's do a little bit of zip zap zip back. 1.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And definitely
Good
going
roll.
to add a little bit of extra to that one. So that's... Wow. That's not the worst. Let's add... I don't want to push him, so... This plus an extra d8. Wow. Okay. I see
Okay.
how it is video game. And then... We're gonna...
I mean, technically it's a video game. You're not wrong. That's a hit.
Oh.
Just whacking them with the longsword. Right. Anything else you want to do?
I'm not looking for bonus actions, I always forget. I don't want to shove that guy off the cliff because I kind of need them up here. So nope, that's all for now. Unless someone wants to come an extra 5 feet.
You're currently outside the cone of silence. If you do get hit, someone else might hear it.
Oh.
Ah, I see. Okay. Moen.
Right. This fella just tried to gore me.
Yep, he sure did.
So, he's getting the full tentacle treatment.
Oh, we're going slurp mode.
Oh, okay. Oh, boy. I'm glad I'm over here in the darkness.
Yeah. That we
Wait.
can still see.
Hey, be thankful.
Wait, do we have
You can only see it,
advantage?
You can't hear it.
Do we have advantage because he reckless?
You do have advantage because he reckless.
I just double... I'm just gonna fish for a crit then real quick.
Sure, roll
Guess I
once
get a
more
second
for a
crit
crit.
for
Yeah.
funniness. Let's see. Odds are not in my favor, but
Nope.
you never know. No,
Nope.
it's fine. Oh.
Alright,
It's
Mervin.
worth
You do have
With advantage
advantage
on all these
because he's
maps.
reckless.
Excellent. Where are my slaps? There they are. Slap.
I
Slap.
hope those boys don't
Slap.
run away.
2 of those hit.
Oof.
Boo. A 1 and a... Wait, is that
Slap. Slap. 8 points of damage.
a 1 and a 2? Boo.
Alright, 8 points of damage. Anything else you want to do?
And I'm just going to make sure I'm standing next to both of these folks so he can't run away.
Okay. Saul.
Shoot a ray of frost at the Minotaur man.
Yep. That lowers movement, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Where the pool. 8 cold, and his speed is reduced by 10.
Alrighty then.
And I'm just gonna hang out in the darkness
Fair enough. Grab them.
with Batman.
Yeah, I'm Batman. I mean, you got the horns and the cape.
See?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Not even much missing.
All you need is a mask that covers barely anything.
Yeah.
She even has technically a batarang if she throws it hard enough.
Technically, yeah.
But he's gonna throw a crossbow bolt at them. At the same guy.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh. Well, 8 piercing to you.
He felt it.
Good.
He's a chunky boy.
Good.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? Otherwise, it's this
Nope.
guy's turn. But this guy, I mean the other guy. Right, Togo, I suppose. No, he doesn't get the bonus either, because his friend isn't quite close enough, so he'll just hit you twice. Whabam. Whabam.
Say. Focus.
Well, 8 and 5. He rolled really well. Right, Moen. The same is not happening to you because this guy gets advantage thanks to pack tactics. 13 and 17, both miss. Back around to Togo.
let's just stab him again.
Sure. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that kills him.
Nice. Then this thing is gonna slurp over there and slap the Minotaur.
Okay, with advantage.
I can never find this. It's Tentacle of the Deep.
That's a hit.
Just that.
5.
And well, I'm gonna move over here. That's my turn.
Alright. This guy. Oh, he's in a bit of a pickle. Okay, Crackjaw.
Well.
25.
Damn.
For 21.
Ow! Wow, Jesus.
Ow. Okay, let's make that a little bit less with one of these.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So that is a 7. So there goes. Wait, no, I don't have temporary HP now, do I? Oh, that's gone. Because we never used it, so yeah. Ow. Bitch!
It is now your turn.
Fuck you, I can do it right back, you dick!
With advantage because he
Of course.
reckless again.
Oh, good. Just silently swearing at him. String.
That's a hit.
And then... String.
That's another hit. Lots of 17s being rolled.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to pump anything else into that just yet. We don't need movement, so that is all for now.
Alright, Mervin.
Same again. More tentacle slaps against the Minotaur.
Alright.
Slap, slap, slap,
Okay, roll me some damage.
slap, slap, slap.
Well, you grasp the
I like
Minotaur
it.
in all your 3 tentacles, but you grasp him a little too hard and his head pops off. Hang on, I need to drag him to the side so I can actually mark him as dead. Yep.
Yep, I'm one of the devils from the sea. Oh well, job's done.
Right, so... One
Can
guy is
see
still
this-
aware of your presence.
I'm gonna Ray of Frost him and hope for the best. Oh, I need to make sure I turn
Go for it.
advantage off.
That's a hit.
9!
Hit him square in the jaw and his mouth and nose freeze shut and he chokes to death. Things are getting a bit grim around here. Right, I think we shall proceed in initiative order if you want to.
Totally fine. Do we want to use the ballista again? Like,
Who do we want to hit, though? Because whoever we
An
hit
ogre?
is definitely going to make a presence known. Do we want to try and hit the drum and just completely resolve this issue? Even if it is a disadvantage shot? Because if we hit it, problem solved.
That's quite a long shot over there.
It is a long
Well,
shot.
I can hide, and it would be like a normal hit, right? Because I get that with it.
Against a drum?
I don't know.
if we set it like it, can we wrap the next bolt? Does the bolt also have cloth on it? Can we set it on fire? Because if we can, we don't necessarily have to hit the drum. We just have to get close to the drum and set things on fire. Or we
Or
just
do you
go
need
for
to
one,
drop?
or we just shoot for one of the ogres and just
Yeah, all the bolts are wrapped.
okay.
And if you hit, you don't get like advantage with the ballista because you use the ballista sheet to the shot. So it's not you technically doing the shot; it's the ballista doing the shot. It's complicated like that.
Didn't we make a deal during the Awareness campaign?
I mean, that was against me. You can
That was
hear
sneak attack
the
thing,
gears
not the-
grinding.
It's
as
whatever.
I mean,
We could also just start moving forward and picking
Take
those
these
two
two
off
out.
first, and I can slow this group, or try to.
I'd still
Well-
like the idea of opening up the attack on that group. Bolt to this guy's face.
Yeah, that's probably the best. Or the ogre, maybe he'll fall down.
We don't
Yeah,
want
I
the
mean-
ogre to fall down because he might alert the rest if he starts hooping and hollering in the water.
I mean, if it doesn't matter too much if the rest get alerted, because we've limited it so they can only fight us in groups now because the bridges are out.
It's
You know,
or
the main thing is to
if
get the
they
group at
find
the
a
end.
way to alert this guy, and this guy just jumps in the water, climbs up the cliff, hits drum.
If that happens, we'll have time to deal with the drum.
Right, how do you wish to proceed? I guess we can reset the turn order and you can move freely until you actually do a hit. And then you get your surprise round. Because they still don't know you're there.
I'm gonna get ballista rearmed, ready. Probably
Yep.
aimed at this Minotaur unless
Okay,
people
you
change
load aim
who I
it.
want to hit you.
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay, it's loaded and aimed
Uh,
and lit.
Here.
Do you girls want to get a bit closer? Or do you want to stay back here?
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
mean-
stay out of silence so I can cast.
Yeah, I'll stay out of silence so I can cast as well.
Oh, hopefully this fella here doesn't do anything fancy. Hey, he's just a dude.
Well, I can cast flow and see who we hit.
I mean, that works because I mean, it's a surprise shot, so it's advantage because it's a surprise shot, right?
I don't know about that. It's just that they don't get a turn. You don't get an advantage on top of that.
We definitely sure as hell are not hitting that other drum though.
Oh god.
There's a chance we might hit this one, but that one, I think it's outside of the 480 or whatever it is. Oh no, it's in range. It's just one gnarly shot to either of them.
I do have an idea for that round.
Okay.
You know, the spell that everyone hates. Lead Storm. I just need to get close now.
I mean, what's the cast range on that?
150 feet.
I mean, you could do it from here, right?
No, it's too far.
Oh, you just need to get a smidgen closer. Like 10 feet closer.
Well, you don't need to get the center on it, right? It's got a radius.
What's the radius on it?
40-foot radius. Oh, it's huge.
That's huge.
Oh god, yeah, Jesus, that's as big as... That's twice the size of the silence. You can hit that and everyone around there. Like, that's... This, and you can cover the entire island and almost hit the dudes over here.
Doesn't cause any damage though.
No. It just makes difficult terrain and they cannot see those any flames too.
And these poor idiots won't see shit. And they're like, You know, it would make things very difficult for the ogre to get over there if the entire thing is covered in sleet.
Yeah. Oh, you mean this drum? Yeah, I can just get to that drum from like here.
I mean, you could take the two dudes and take out the drum immediately, right? Or at least wipe out the drum, because if we get rid of the drum, then 2 out of 3 means we've basically accomplished task 1. We're just going to clear up the area.
Oh well.
Okay. What are you doing? Rowan's got a shot
I'm
lined
thinking
up.
about this spell.
Okay. And you're putting it where exactly? Right on top of the drum, or
Let's see, what's the...
It's a 40... Is it 40-foot radius, you said?
Yeah.
40-foot radius. Yeah, that's basically this entire island.
help me measure, please. No, do the middle of the sphere that I've currently drawn. If you can you see that? No.
No.
Okay, that's unfortunate for me. That would be really useful if they added that. Okay, I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here, and then make it about round. Is that correct? Probably.
Yeah,
This looks right.
that's right.
So
I need to be able to grab it. Okay, there we go. Right here?
I think...
maybe scooch it over a little bit so it gets the
like
The drum
middle
low.
would be here, so it would cover these both.
Oh, this.
cover these
Okay.
little boys too.
Like this? Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
That works. That
whoever-
way, if anything tries to climb up there, they're going to have a shit of a time.
okay,
It also
whoever-
helps neutralize the down here
Thornbury.
too.
Okay, good. Thank you. Right, all the fires on that area are now out, and the area is covered in ice. Interesting. And the
Oh.
most interesting part is you can see perfectly fine through it. Oh yeah, but the silence
Which is-
goes.
Yep,
Silence
sounds good.
goes.
That's fine.
I need to zoom in so I can grab the silence because the thing's so tiny. There we go.
Goodbye, silence.
I'm gonna keep that around. We might need it.
Oh,
Right.
Well,
Good. Well, that's Togo dropping the silence and casting Sleet Storm, which has a verbal component. Merwin, do you fire?
Yes!
Okay. Roll the ballista shot. Against the Minotaur.
Do I have advantage because it's a surprise round?
No.
Damn. Shot. Fire!
That's a hit.
Yeah!
Okay, roll me next
Oh.
2d10.
Boy!
Wow.
Question.
Yes?
Does
No.
that get my alchemy bonus for being
No.
fire damage?
Because it's,
it's
the
the
ballista.
weapon, not
Okay.
you.
Okay,
You're
fair.
technically doing a use item action. It doesn't come up a lot, but that's how it works. Okay, that's a pretty
36.
hefty bolt that strikes this Minotaur. Togo, during your turn, are you moving? Because you've got your movement left.
no, I'm fine here.
Okay, Crackjaw.
I'll move
Well,
up.
10, 20, 30. Well, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do a little bit of zip zap zoomity bop. Greetings, fellows.
Alright. You're next to two fellows.
let's give them a little bit of the... Wait, make sure my advantage is turned off.
Turn it back on. They can't see you.
Oh! Greetings, fellow people. Now swing. Let's start the one on the right.
Okay.
Is it here?
Yeah, of course that's a hit. Yes, it is.
Huh?
Okay.
And the second one.
I guess the same guy?
Yeah.
Still hit.
Bang.
Alright. The moment you move during your turn. Soul.
Okey-doke. Oh, hang on. Should. Okay. I'm just checking distances. I'm gonna aim for the friendo right to the right of Crackjaw.
Yep. With advantage.
Ooh, with advantage. Hooray. And yeah, I'll shoot a ray of frost over at him.
That's it.
For 5 cold, and they're slower.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna scoot up a little bit.
Okay. Good, good. Grab them.
Gonna cast slow on these 6 people over there. It's a 40 by 40 cube, so
Yep.
that should
Gets all of them.
get all of them. And check. Yeah, 120 easy.
That's a...
I get wisdom saves
Alright. Minotaur first.
against 16.
That should be normal, but he still saves. The ogre, however... Oh, Jesus. Okay. North to south. 1, 2, 3. That's not a good roll. Okay, he's slow. Put a little snail on him. He's slow. Put a snail on him. And this guy. He's slowed.
He has a name. That's not concerning at all.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm gonna move up a bit.
Alright.
That's
Okay. Slow is speed half, it's -2 to AC, and dex saving throws, can't use reactions.
all. Either action or bonus action spells are weird.
Yep,
And they
spells
can
are-
redo the save at the end of their turn.
Yep. Alright, now I need to do a lot of initiative rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Togo, you're still first.
I'm gonna do something I should have done. I just go and cast Mage Armor. And then I'm gonna move my tentacle. How far can it move? 40 feet. It can get all the way over here. Nice. And slap this guy.
Alright.
That's still a hit.
Roll it again to fish for a crit. Yeah, just a hit. Right?
And then I'm gonna move back a little bit. That's my turn.
Alright. This guy. Now let's see here. His movement speed is half, so he can go to here. He can see a couple of you. The weird fish person, yep. Can basically see this. Right, what does he like to look the least of? Interesting. Right, let's see here. Crap him. Well, he can only do one attack. That's more than 60 feet, so he has disadvantage. So I'm gonna do this. Jesus!
Yeah, hit.
That's... Why does it roll that... Hang on, let me do one that's not a crit built in. What is this?
What?
What is happening? Why is he doing this? Huh? Why does it... There's no crits in here. There, 9 piercing damage. There we go, finally. Weird.
I keep my concentration.
Good,
Anyways,
good.
Crackjaw.
Well, I guess I'm gonna do something extra special, and I fell on the right. A slap.
Might foghorn leghorn there. But that's a hit.
A slap.
He's still standing.
Well, fuck him then. Let's do it again. A slap.
That's a hit. And he's
Bonk.
dead.
There's a number. Good, good. And then I'm just gonna make sure this
Close
fella
to the
doesn't go
edge.
anywhere.
There we go.
And that's turn.
Right, moving.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot a ray of sickness at this fella here.
Yep, that fella there, yep. Okay, we've got a 30-minute bell. 12. I do not believe a 12 hits. Even with -2 to AC, that doesn't hit.
And I'm just gonna run up next to this fella.
Alright.
Jump down.
So,
That was worse. This one as well.
Okie doke. I think I'm gonna shoot at the little princess over here.
yep.
Ray of Frost has been working pretty good for me, so I'm gonna fire one of those at her. That is... I jinxed myself.
That's a
I'm
miss.
sorry. I have shamed my family.
It's a bit harsh, but sure.
I am gonna move a little over here, though.
Alright. Grab him.
He's in 60 feet, so I'm
You're
gonna now
still
use the
visible soul, by the
pottery
way.
of smoked salmon with Nutella.
Smoked salmon with Nutella. Let's see if he likes it. Flat roll, wisdom. He still likes
Ow.
it.
Weirdo.
Yep. In that case,
Then I'm trying to move away.
yep. The
Not
Minotaur.
be seen.
He is not slowed. But he can only see Togo and Saul currently, so that's probably where he will try and go. 22 here,
You gotta get
42
spies.
here. Dash, and then stops short at that wall. Because there's people in the way, stopping him. This guy, he is slowed, so half speed, so he gets to here. This guy, full speed. Probably want to follow his Minotaur friend for 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, well, there's a bit of a blockage there.
That guy can re-roll his save.
Oh yeah, he had an end of his turn, didn't he?
Yeah, wisdom.
Fails.
Nope.
Oh yeah, this guy also had an end of his turn, so wisdom. No. Okay, this guy, he's in melee range, but he can't actually see who he's fighting, so Crackjaw. Oh, it'll be a flat roll because he's got pack tactics, and there's a friend over there. Bonk! Bonk! 1 hit, 4.
1,
4.
Oh no. 4. Boo. However, it left me on the nice number.
Nice. Well. let's see here. He can see Togo.
Oh.
Yeah, he can see Togo. It's more than 30 feet though, so... Togo, catch! 17.
I catch it.
Oof. That's 13 piercing.
Oof.
This guy gets up the cliff a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I'm gonna reroll it.
Oh, please roll high. Come on, buddy.
Oh,
Oh no.
Well, the spell is gone.
unfortunate.
Oh,
He's still slowed.
What is it in your rerolls today?
Speaking of Togo, it's your turn.
You do it again?
No, I can't do it again. I'm a fucking warlock.
he's tapped for the day, baby.
I mean, what I can do is make him catch this. It's probably a miss. How many can I do?
That's a hit, that's a hit. And you're level 8, so I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's damage.
Then you have 3 blood?
No, it's 2.
Was it just 2? Okay.
At that one time I rolled 3 because I just woken up.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
Fair.
And
And then I'm gonna move this tentacle here. And
Okay.
slap this guy.
sure, with advantage. Okay, for another 2. This guy's not even hurt yet. There we go. Right. This guy. Does slow actually affect like speech and stuff? Would you say it does?
I mean, it reduces your ability to cast spells by like a turn, doesn't it?
Kinda, spells are weird.
there's something specific.
Everyone, watch out! We've got enemies.
Yeah, if he tries to cast, he has to roll a d20 on 11 or higher. It doesn't work until his next turn.
Well. There we have it, and he gets to re-roll his wisdom, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, at the end of his turn.
Yeah, he's still slowed. Crackjaw.
Well, there's a big old pickle. Hello. That's a nice ballista bolt you have in your chair. Fuck you!
That's it.
Bam. And again.
That's it.
Oh, blam. And that's it.
Alright, moving.
Okie dokie. This fellow here gets tentacle slaps.
Alright, with advantage.
Whoop.
Slappity slap.
Slap, slap, slap,
All 3 of those.
slap, slap, slap. And a constitution saving throw, please.
Yep, and a second. That's the damage. He's not grappled, probably. Oh no, he's not.
Oh no!
Oh, damn. Son of a bitch.
Drops down.
Alright, Soul.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the slow, fiery, shouty person.
Yep,
I'll chuck another Ray Frost over at her.
that's a hit.
For 8. And a little extra slowness.
Basically can't move at this point. 5 feet of movement left on that calculation.
He didn't need it anyway.
Grab from
How's Togo looking?
Togo. How are you looking?
Who
Okay.
dared to speak?
He is confidently muted.
He is
I was
hit.
muted on 2 channels. And Togo is looking pissed at the ogre.
But how injured is he?
Well, he's got a javelin stuck on him.
Okay. I'm gonna move over and pat him on his shoulder. And
Okay.
give you a 14 HP.
Nice.
Then I have another 10 feet to move back. I don't want to be in the light. The
Back
light
in
is
the
bad.
shadows.
Yeah.
Where are the drugs going? Where is she?
And I'm also gonna give Togo a bardic inspiration.
Nice. Right.
That's it.
The Minotaur. With disadvantage because he can't see. Merwin, Crackjaw, both of you roll me a d20 right now. Oh, it'll be a flat roll because he's reckless. Merwin! 24 is a hit, I'm pretty sure. 28 slashing!
Jesus.
Youch!
Let's not. Let's definitely not. Let's make that 18.
18 slashing. Slightly less youch, but still youch.
That's enough to two-shot me. Yow!
Okay, that thug can't go anywhere. This thug can go here and then do his wisdom save. Just snailing all over the place. He saves!
That's a bitch.
That guy is stuck. This guy. Crackjaw. Flat roll thanks to
No.
pack tactics. 9 and 13. Miss,
No.
miss.
Oh,
The ogre.
jeez.
Well, he threw his stick. 10,
Where the guy?
20, 30, 40, 50. Well, he's joining the
Fine.
queue. Gets
Everybody's
Very
welcome
polite.
in the queue.
still slowed. Togo.
I just remembered another thing I could have done. I have fucking silvery barbs.
Oh. Yeah.
Welp.
I'll shoot the Minotaur this time.
Alright. Go for it. One of those hit, yep.
It's probably a miss.
Correct.
Then this thing is gonna slap the guy who's still there. Probably a miss.
That is a miss. But you can roll again because he can't see the tentacle.
Oh,
That's it.
nice.
So 8. Excellent.
My turn.
Yep. This guy. Let's see here. Can shuffle forward a whole 5. Sees Togo and Soul. Already threw his stick. Well. Ain't got nothing for that. Still slowed. Crackjaw.
Well, let's see. What can I do? Yeah, let's start with bonus action. Second wind. Oh, Jesus Christ. Back to full.
That'll do it.
You have done nothing. Good day to you, sir. Now, smack!
That's a hit, yep.
And that's 8.
Correct.
And slap.
That's a hit.
And that is turn.
Alrighty
As I said, that Minotaur took a fucking monster bolt. He's still going.
Merwin. They do have a good bit of health.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the small fella next to me and going for the Minotaur because he hurt.
Yep,
Um,
with advantage.
tentacle slap.
Go for it. That's
Slap,
it. That's a hit.
slap,
That's a hit. Roll me some
slap.
damages.
Slap, slap, slap.
What's with you and popping Minotaur's heads off? It's weird, man.
Spare me, Minotaurs. I'm a fish.
Right, anything else you want to do?
Minotaurs don't like tentacles. Nope, job's done. I think being cracked your big corks.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are being chonk.
So,
Okay. I am going to fire Scorching Ray, and I'm going to fire one bolt at this guy, and basically one at each of these three folks here.
alright, go for it.
So that is there we go.
That's a hit, that's a hit, that's a miss.
Okay. So 6 on this guy,
Yep.
and then 8 on that guy, and then I just singed that guy's hair.
Yep. In that case, grab him, I guess.
I'm gonna yell at this one. And gonna tell him that everything he eats tastes of sugar cookies with garlic sauce.
Why does he like it?
Why do they all like it?
They're not good at wisdom saves, but they all like it. They've got no
The
taste.
pirates, they've eaten worse.
Yeah,
They survived a
apparently.
heart attack.
Hardtack with weevils.
Delicious, delicious, crunchy weevils.
That's
That-
my turn.
20,
Alright.
30, 40 joins
The
the
weevils
queue.
are slow compared to the heart attack.
This guy can't do anything. Oh wait, he can. He steps forward over the corpse of his compatriot. He's now hiding in it, so let's put that aside. Crack jaw, I suppose. Still pack tactic, so flat rolls. Bonkity bonk.
Nope.
Both of them are nope, fair enough. Then the guy behind you does the same. Bonkity bonk.
Nope.
They keep rolling worse.
The slow degradation of realizing they can't touch this. Oh.
Ooh, reach. Oh. I don't think he can get to you yet. But he might give this guy a
Patiently
shove.
Just
I
throw him
mean,
off the cliff, solve our
That would be
problem.
funny.
Okay, this guy is still slowed. Gets to here, gets to do his wisdom save. They're all snailing up over there. Yep. Togo!
How big is the elevational difference between these platforms here?
Between that and that, not that much. I'd say 10, 15 at most.
I think I could get over here,
Oh, but what abouts?
and then I could run over here.
Okay, to a destroyed bridge.
Yeah, I need to use Misty Step.
Okay.
And from here, I should be able to see the drum.
Yep.
And it's within range of Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Jesus
Let's
Christ.
just go with
I
both
think
of
you hit
them.
it.
Yep, both of them hit. Roll me some damages. Yeah, that's more than enough.
Good.
Takes care of that drum. They can't see
Yeah, that's
anything
my
over
turn,
there,
give me a
and the
sec.
bridges are destroyed.
Just to be sure.
Yep.
Because the ogre is still there. They already had like a weird sudden snowstorm.
Hmm.
Well, he has this much movement, so he's gonna slowly approach you, and then do his
I'm coming for
wisdom save and fail. Crack jaw.
Hmm.
Got a guy teetering on the edge of a cliff and an ogre.
Let's.
And a guy behind you.
We gotta deal with the one behind us. So I guess. Smack. Nope. Wait.
That's a hit.
I
If
have
it's
a
the guy
D8.
behind you. It's already a hit. Well,
Oh, it's already a hit? Oh, never mind. There. Okay.
they don't have a lot of defense.
Apparently not. And
Yeah,
again.
that's enough. He was already injured.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, nice. Then I'm gonna scoot up and slap the ogre.
Alright. 17 does hit the ogre.
Wow. And then gonna use my bonus action to recover one psionic dice.
Alright.
And that is turn.
Mervin.
Tentacle slaps on an ogre.
Alright. Go for it.
Slap, slap, slap.
Roll me some damages.
Why do you
Slap.
always roll a crit
Slap.
with the fucking
Slap.
tentacle rod?
So that's 11, I'm pretty sure.
It's a bullet
No.
roar.
This wasn't meant to happen with Moen, okay?
Every single
I got
time.
given this weapon.
And he's
Yay!
grappled.
Why
It's
would
using
it
its
happen?
full potential.
Oh my god, that
Finally!
poor
It has
ogre.
disadvantage on things. And you
Ah,
can't use
tentacle.
reactions.
It is
Hooray!
throws and can't use actions. They can use an action or bonus action, not both. Done.
Alright. Sol.
Where did we even find this thing?
Alrighty. I'm gonna. Well, you know, they're gonna fire a
I
trusty
think
ray
you
frost
found
at
it in
this.
the lair of the
The
giants.
giants. Oh, the
Yes,
first
of course.
giants.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See,
What?
it's
Shoot a
not
ray
their fault,
frost at
leave it.
the guy coming after
Yep, Ray of Frost.
Sogo. Yep,
That's a hit.
this boy. Okay. For
He's
5,
very
and he's
slowly
even
gonna get
slower.
there.
So he's not gonna get him this turn. But sooner or later he's gonna save on the slow.
But will he be
Eventually.
dead by then?
Soul just
Anyways.
keeps chipping damage off.
Yep,
off
grab
of him.
him.
Right, crop from these people don't know taste, so she's gonna resort to violence and gonna take out her crossbow
Yep,
and shoot this
with
one.
advantage, yep.
Taste this. Oh wow!
Oof.
Wow.
Oofa doofa. That's a miss.
That's it. I'm help.
Alright, this guy barges in here. Can't see his friend,
how
so
you doing?
his friend doesn't get his feet. Pack tactics, so normal hits on Crackjaw. Bonkity bonk.
Nope. Yes, but it is not a crit.
Well, 3 bludgeoning it is.
3 bludgeoning, and I haven't done that this while because nothing's hit me in a while. Tell him to go fuck himself.
Well, strength saving throw. Saves, but takes 10 damage. I think
Oh.
it was this guy. No, this
Who did
guy.
you? There we are.
Scoots a little closer to you, and then he's gonna bonkety bonk.
Oh, one of those hit. Boo.
For 6 bludgeoning. That guy's dead. 1 ogre. Well, Merwin, he's gonna try and hit you. with his one action.
Uh-oh.
Jesus
Jesus!
Christ!
Oh no!
Is that disadvantage?
That's with disadvantage.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Oof.
We got
poor
fish
little
plates.
tin
22.
can man.
22 damage. The tin can is looking slightly squished.
Oh.
He gets to here. They're still coming. And
You're doing great, buddy.
What
he
the
finally
fuck,
saves. He's
man?
no
You
longer snailed.
made it.
But the main guy is still snailed. Togo!
Togo is gonna do that.
Slightly further away.
A funny thing and come here.
Okay,
Start with this guy with the booming blade.
alright.
And then just walk away.
And then I get sneak attack. And then I'm gonna walk away.
Yep. So that's...
And
Okay.
And if he walks, he explodes.
I don't think
that
he'd
always
know
must
that.
look there.
Nope, he
Over.
doesn't know that.
Oh,
Alright. And he got Ray of Frosted, so he's not even getting to you either. Okay.
it's the slowest game
Anyways,
of cat and mouse to piss him
You
off.
can roll again on the tentacle, but it's already a hit. Against the ogre.
Oh.
Okay. And then also roll me the damage for the booming blade, because he's gonna try and get to you, but can't. 'Cause that's his movement.
And he explodes.
Still slowed! Or 11 damage on top of that. Okay. Crackjaw! Got a lot of friends.
Yeah. Fuck you, go. Let's. The ogre's hitting a lot harder. We should get rid of the ogre. Let's start with the ogre. Wabam!
That's it.
Wabam! And then. Wabam!
That's a hit.
Wabam!
Left him on 1.
Oh, well. Why did you say that? Because I could push this button and explode him.
Well, go ahead then. Don't save it for later. I'm sure you won't need it.
It's fine, I
Please
can
no.
get them back. Look, see? That's a rogue dead. That's one
Dang it,
less
I
thing
wanted
hitting
to-
Merwin.
I wanted to tentacle the big guy again.
No,
I
you've had
didn't-
2. It's my turn.
I didn't want him to pop the head of the ogre off too. It's getting weird. Anyways, speaking of that, Merwin.
You've
You've
got
got-
question. Zeppo, you said you had to leave shortly?
Yeah, we're gonna probably have time to go to the top of the round, and that's where we'll stop.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Okay. Top guy.
Alright.
3 tentacle slaps.
Yep.
Slap, 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 slap.
Again with the
Again,
crits.
always a
14
crit.
points of damage.
But not the first
The advantage
roll.
is helping,
Advantage is helping.
Oh, this guy's...
and it's 3 attacks.
Yep. Okay, yep. This guy, he takes 11 damage. Yep. And a strength save, or he's grappled. Luckily, it wasn't the other guy, or we would have seen another guy lose his head a little. And he's grappled.
It's a con save. Or be
Oh yeah,
slowed type
con
thing.
save.
Right.
It's got the same modifier, counts.
Gotcha. Dang it.
Right,
Mopping them up.
Saul.
Well, at the rate of being a one trick pony, I'm gonna Ray of Frost the big guy, the slowed guy that I've been bullying.
Yep, go for it.
For an
That's a hit.
18. For 8 gold, and continue to be slow.
Sooner or later, he's gonna break free.
Hopefully, he'll be dead by then.
Anyways, are you doing anything else?
I might scoot up a little closer to Crapfin.
fair enough.
Come
Speaking
out
of,
of the light.
Crapfen.
Yeah.
I'll try to crossbow this one.
Yeah, that's it. For 9 damage.
Eat this. That's it.
Right, this one. Well, he's close to Crackjaw, so he'll try and hit Crackjaw. Bonkety bonk. That's a no. This guy is close to Mervin, but he's grappled, so he gets 1 action. Bonk. Nope. This guy. Oh, he can reach someone. Hello, Mervin. Pack tactics. Bonkety bonk. Bonkety bonk. That's both nopes. Top of the round. I guess that's where we'll leave off for now.
Oh, these poor sweet summer children.
And we'll look about when we'll play next.